Not live yet.
We are live.
We are live. Oh, and we lost him. See, you shouldn't have talked all that trash because now he's gone. Oh, Lord. All right, guys. Hey, guys. Welcome to another episode of Channel Sundown. This is your host, Amanda Stone, the Cutie Carnage. And welcome to our weekly thing that we're going to start doing now called Horror Homie Hangout. And what it is I'm going to go ahead and do this probably every Saturday or every other Saturday, don't know yet, where I invite other YouTubers and other horror fans on my channel, and we discuss horror topics, and they can talk more about their channel. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Y'all know who I am. I'm Amanda the Cutie Carnage, and I want to first introduce a new person to our channel, and that is After Dark. Say hello.
Hey, everyone.
And what's your channel about, and where can we find you at?
I look at horror movies. I try and look at them from more academic and analytical perspective, looking at tropes, themes, things like that, what it says about society, economics, political standings, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, so you smart.
I sound a lot smarter than I am.
I was just so funny because you look at it intellectually, and I'm over here. I'm like, I like things I bleed.
That is the basis for 90% of our episodes. I can't tell you how many times it started off as a joke. It's just like, oh yeah, like people stabbing people with ice cream cones. You know, there are a lot of ice cream based horror movies.
I bet you're a lot of fun to like drink with. Like, you guys know? And you're like, sure. And then we also have with us, guys, of course, the one, the only, our little brother of the channel, Chop Block.
Hi.
Chop Block, tell everybody about your channel and where to find you, people that have never seen you before and that are new to our stream tonight.
Well, on my channel, I do horror movie reviews and sometimes animation. Well, lately I've been doing a lot of animation. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, basically by typing in Chop Block.
Good deal. All right. And then we have, of course, my buddy, my bestie, my partner in crime, Brian Gatto from the Horror Show Entertainment.
Hi. Hiya, Brian.
Wow. Or Brian Reynolds, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Reynolds.
So you can find me on my channel called Horror Show Entertainment. Just look up some horror shows and entertainment and you'll find it.
Or you can just go my channel, look at every other video. You know? And his links in the description. His links in the description.
And actually, I've worked with After Dark Analysis before when we did the channel crow.
Oh, really?
You're the reason I met half of these people.
Oh, that is so cool. That is so awesome. Wow. Bringing people together, Brian, one step at a time. That's why I love you, buddy.
It's a circle of life.
And then, of course, everybody, we have the one, the only, the beautiful, my girl herself, Ray from Ray Animated Reviews.
Hello, I'm Rayan from Ray Animated Reviews.
Christopher Walken over there.
Yes, she is the cutie the most. What do you do on your channel, Ray? Let everybody know.
I review movies and give my terrible opinion on them, and hopefully it's enjoyable because I have a good time. I hope everyone else has a good time.
I just love the fact you're sitting in front of all your movies and you're like, I sometimes watch movies.
Like on a rare occasion, I watch a few movies, you know.
Yeah, there's nothing off about it. You're just like, sometimes I watch a movie or two.
Oh yeah.
Good deal. I'm gonna go ahead and click and see who we have. See if we got any commenters right now.
Oh, you mean it's not my job this time?
Well, if you can, because I have a couple. If you want to keep up with the comments, that'd be fantastic, Brian, if you could do that, because right now my computer is going. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm using my computer cam. I'm not using my good webcam because for some reason, my webcam's just being odd. I don't know. And the other day, I recorded my episode of Ichi the Killer, and my mic messed up. Like, I don't know what happened. I started echoing, and it was bad because I was already trying to speak Japanese, and then my mic was messing up, so I sounded worse. So.
Oh.
Yeah. It was too bad because I was like, because I am a huge fan of Takashiki. I can never say his name. Mind you, I grew up in Korea. Okay, but Hangul and Japanese are totally different. Okay,
Yeah.
they might sound the same, but they're totally different. And I'm sitting there trying to be like Takashi Mikey. I just call him Mike T because it's like spelled like Mike, so I'm just like Mike T. But yeah, I worked on a review of Ichi the Killer. It will be up soon, as long as I want to figure out the sound issue. It'll be up very soon. I'm excited. How many of you guys that are watching, that are with me right now, have seen Ichi the Killer?
Have seen.
You've seen.
Oh yeah, love that
I've seen
movie.
things.
I've seen some shit.
I've seen things. What is your opinion? Because I would love to know your opinion on it.
I freaking love that movie. The one part that actually got me was like the part where he throws a bodily fluid into a plant, and I was like, oh,
And then the credits.
Yeah. That's like the only stuff that like grossed me out. Like everything else in that movie, I was just like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, like this is amazing.
And then the bodily fluids come.
And then that part came, and I was like,
See, during my review, you'll see it. I have a part where I'm like, I'm trying to be like very very respectful, and I'm like, there's a lot of manage.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, there's tons of manage. I was like, if you guys cannot handle manage, do not watch this film because there's tons of manage. Even the credits come up with a pile of manage. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just
No.
exactly. After Dark, have you ever seen Ichi the Killer?
I have, and oddly enough, that scene you guys were referencing, I picked up a copy of Ichi when Hollywood Video was closing out. It was that opening scene. I'm like, this seems cut down. I'd gotten the rated R version.
Oh,
You have to watch the one unedited. You
Oh
have
no,
to
I've
watch-
seen the unedited. That's how I knew
Yeah.
something was wrong. I'm like, wait, where's
Oh.
the plant?
Yeah,
the plant was
exactly.
gone.
Well, like I said in the review, that film is one of his most controversial. Well, the other one was Imprint. If you guys remember that episode of Masters of Horror that was actually banned from screening on Showtime. It was released in the DVD cut of the DVD release of the series. But yeah, it was banned from Showtime because they said it was too dark and too demented. And this film, if you guys, I'm not going to go too much into it, but you guys watch my review whenever I post it. But they did a whole grindhouse kind of like effect to it where they handed out barf bags at the Toronto Film Festival because
I could've
people
used one.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that they were getting sick and everything. And weird enough, Germany had a distributing ban for Ichi the Killer. It was illegal to sell the copy of Ichi the Killer. And I don't understand that. Anybody that sold it got fined, but you got to think about it's freaking Germany. I lived in Germany, okay? They came out with some fucked up films.
Mm-hmm.
So for Germany to say that, I was just like, oh, come on, Germany. Go home. You're drunk. You know, like, for real.
I only have one movie with a barf bag that came with it. It's brand new. It's not used. And it was called Dr. Butcher or something. It's an 80s zombie movie, but it comes with a vintage barf bag.
Oh.
You said it was, I hope they sent you a new barf bag. I hope they didn't send you a used barf bag. There's just party favors. You'd be like, oh, is it party? Oh, no, it's just barf.
Vintage barf.
It's just good old fashioned movie barf, you know. They call the barf poo. All right. Oh, we got a lot of people watching it. Let me check this out because now I'm curious to see what we got. Let's see.
We had 11 people. We had 11 people watching, which is one more than I had last night. How dare you, Amanda?
I know. Oh, well, to be fair, one of them watching is me right now. So
Well, that's me. Oh shit! Yeah, me too.
And me.
yeah.
And me.
To be fair, like you only had like that one. You only had one person on your channel. You still had more than me. So yeah.
OCD horrors like you have nothing.
You have nothing, Amanda. Yes, Imprint was what the intro. Yeah, I'm glad you saw it. We haven't gotten 13 Assassins without the introduction. Yeah, Steve G. Atkins is here. Icon Studios, what's up, dude? How you doing? And of course, we have Dino, and we have Nightmare Files. Awesome. Good deal. We got everything horror. What's up, Justin? Like we have people here. Good deal. So guys,
Hi, Steven.
Hi, Steven.
I have a question. How big is Nightmare Files' cabinet?
I have no idea. It must be huge.
Unless all he has is like good dreams.
Oh,
These nightmares are amazing.
He probably has a basket full of like dandelions, and then just like.
And then someone comes up to him and is like, "What's in the basket?"
What's in the basket? Good deal. So, I have a few topics I would like to discuss with you guys. First off, I was reading the internet like I usually do, and if you guys have heard about the new Purge film that's coming out, and I know you guys probably heard of the USA Network and the sci-fi TV series of the Purge. And they actually talked about. Sorry, I had a mosquito in my house. It just killed it.
You're saying I killed one too. It was a fruit fly.
Yeah, it was a mosquito.
It was against my computer screen. I'm just like.
No, he wanted to be on camera. But anyways, so they were talking about the film, the TV show itself, and they were saying that it's going to be like basically it's going to be the other 360 something days around the Purge. So basically. And that's where I was getting at. Like, they're going to be discussing more of, like, they're going to be talking, it's going to take the night of the Purge, but they're basically going to do, like, backstory of why they got there. So I guess they're saying, like, it's going to be, like, 70% Purge and then, like, 30%, flashbacks. That being said, and it's going to be starring William Baldwin, if you guys remember William Baldwin. I mean, that's a Baldwin we haven't heard from in a long time.
We haven't heard from many Baldwins in many years.
Well, no, Alec Baldwin was on 30 Rock. Stephen Baldwin.
I was going to say, like, Stephen Baldwin or A. Michael Baldwin from Phantasm.
Yeah. Well, Stephen Baldwin comes to Texarkana a lot because he's in the Christian group. And so he comes to the local church here in Texarkana because we need Jesus. And so he comes to the church down here and he approaches a lot. And I wanted to get my special edition Usual Suspects and show up.
Did you say he purges a lot?
I don't know, but yeah. So
what are you guys doing down there?
we're killing people and we're praising. Okay, so I live in the South. For those of you who don't know, I live in the South. I live in Texarkana, Texas.
Okay.
They hate gay people, but they love the Phantom Killer. They celebrate that on the daily. We have yearly sense. Yeah, it makes sense, don't it? We have yearly film reviews in Spring Lake Park where one of the murders happened. We do a drive-in theater celebration watching The Town That Dread of Sundown. And so they release and everything, and that's why I kind of named this channel Sundown. I'm a fan of the remake. I like the original, but I really love the remake because the remake actually dives more into the idea of the killers. Because here in Texarkana, I feel like they praise it more. And so coming from like a place where we're fighting for just equality for everybody, and then they're just saying they're like, well, we don't want the gays to have children and stuff, but the Phantom Killer, he all right. It's like really. So that's why I really like the remake. If anybody gets a chance to watch the remake, everybody knows, like Ray says, Amanda hates remakes, but I do like the remake of The Town That Dread of Sundown.
Isn't it kind of like a requel?
It is because it so you're right, it's not really a remake. What it is, it takes place in the film being made, and it's the producer American Horror Story, and they go into like they talk about people, going to the drive-in and celebrating the movie and stuff like that, and basically a copycat killer comes out.
Just think the Blair Witch Project 2, but much better.
Yes, and I love the film so much because when I watched it, the ending, I loved it because they played on the aspect of just the town itself and how they kind of just go, it's so good. I recommend to everybody. It's great. If you haven't seen Town That Dread of Sundown, 2014, I believe you say it. So yeah, anyways, on that point, so that's where my name Channel Sundown came from, is from that, because I kind of thought, it'd be fun to kind of like play kind of an homage, not so much to the killer itself, but to the idea of just community. It's so weird how like people come together for this obviously fucked up tradition.
Now let me tell you the reason I started my channel name. Let's go down the line.
Oh, there we do that.
I'm kidding. You can go on.
Oh no, I would love to. We're all like, I was waiting for you. I was waiting for fucking Brian to be like, well, I named my show the Horror Show Entertainment because the horror show was already taken. So I put entertainment on the end.
Because it was already taken, so I had to change it to entertainment.
Yeah. Well, no, I went through a whole controversy with my name because my name was ChannelSundown. Well, first it was Amanda Stone, of course, and then I changed it to ChannelSundown, and then I got mad at one of my co-creators, and I was drunk one night, and I went on the internet, and I was like, "Fuck," because they were trying to like, they were like, "Why do we have to talk about horror all the time?" I was like, "Because it's a horror channel." They're like, "Why can't we talk about like politics?" I'm like, "Because it's a horror channel."
Why can't we call it Channel Sunrise?
Right? He's like, because it's a horror channel. And they're like,
Channel at dusk.
Right? And they're like, I don't understand why we always have to talk about horror. So I got drunk one night and I went on Google and I wrote, nah, fuck this. This is Channel Sundown with Amanda. And I put Amanda. And then I went to change it. It was like, you cannot change. So I went, oh no.
By the way, Deacon Stretcher says, well, I'm not late this time. Got lost in time watching Chop Block's video. LOL.
Oh yeah, you're hypnotizing people.
He's got a fan.
Well, anyways, what I was getting at with this piece, what I started is the fact that like, how do you guys feel? And I'm gonna start with After Dark. What do you feel about an idea of a series? I'll start off with mine. I think it's a great idea because what I like about this idea is the same reason why I loved Walking Dead. I said loved because I'm kind of behind because I feel like Walking Dead has kind of lost me a little bit. Of Walking Dead. It has, because what they're gonna do is they're gonna be focusing on the characters around the Purge. So you're gonna have a more of an understanding when these people lose their cool. So versus like, all the Purge films where you see these people lose their mind, you're like, fuck, they're crazy. You're gonna see them all throughout the year. You're going to see what made them go here, what their cause of this is. And that kind of goes on the point of Walking Dead to where, there's no good or bad. There's really, like, honestly, if you sit down and you actually talk about Walking Dead, there's really no good or bad people. Because Rick has done some fucked up things on this show.
It won't be The Purge TV show without them going, Carl, where are you?
No, it's just like candy bar. But anyways, I want to go ahead and I think it's a great idea because of that reason, just you being connected. Because I think if you see somebody go crazy and the character is so much more, it's so much more traumatic and so much more like, oh my God, than if you just meet the person when they're crazy, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go to After Dark right now and see what she has to say about it.
Yeah, don't feel bad about being behind on The Walking Dead. I'm like several seasons behind, so.
I'm on season 2.
Oh, okay. So not quite as behind as you then. No, I when that came out, of just like my breaking is like, if they mess up Michonne or the governor, I'm out. And they did Michonne right, but not the governor. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. Because I actually read the comics and with what you were saying about like, people breaking down the social and political, especially with The Walking Dead, you can do that with The Purge. And that's what we see a lot in The Purge. We see, especially in 2 and 3, there are secondary markets coming up with the wholesaling of masks. There are things that are very seasonally effective that we're seeing come back around just for The Purge, not to mention the class and social structures we're seeing. So seeing that develop, kind of like The Handmaid's Tale, where we're seeing the current.
Are you there?
I don't have cable.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. We can hear you now. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you cut out for a minute there. So basically you're saying is that you would be interested in seeing this story pan out the way that they're kind of making it to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I agree with that. I agree 100% with you said, because a lot of people that I've talked to about it were just like, oh, it's gonna be so boring. And I'm like, well, if you look at it on a character, like you said, like a character kind of study, if you look at it that way, you're like, wouldn't you just seeing, because obviously in the sequels, we're not talking about the first one, because the first one was kind of like, yeah, I enjoyed the first one, but it wasn't what I expected it to be. I mean, I didn't I didn't expect it to be balls to the wall. Like I said, I do have the movie poster. I didn't expect it to be like balls to the wall, like gory and everything. I was expecting to be more of a study on the, like, just which the ending I loved. But I think it would have went, spoiler alert if nobody's ever seen The Purge, but I would have been more interested in seeing the breakdown of the family versus, you know, just like the daughter just being upset and then it being like kind of a, you know, collaborative effect, you know, her just, you know, saying, you know what, no, my family gets to go. They won't let me, you know. So I would have enjoyed seeing that more, I guess, versus, well, the neighbors things was very interesting. I just think they could have went in a way different direction that would have actually like made me feel more of the chaos, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
More of the chaos, more of the, you know, everybody is affected by the purge and it can make anybody go to an extremes because they're so bent throughout the year. So that's why I was looking for more of the first one. And I do like the sequels. I do feel like they went more for like the shock value and the gore and everything. And I just love how the series is going with, you know, just studying the people and just seeing how it is, because, you know, there's always a reason. You don't know why people are crazy, because you have to also think they're like, oh, they're insane. But you have to understand, you know, there's no crime, you know, throughout the whole, these people are building up. You have sociopaths, you have like psycho killers who are building up to this day. So of course it's going to be an overage of just violence, but yeah. But I wish they would have went, other than going for the real crazy people, I would have wished they would have went more to like the regular everyday people, if that makes sense. Like seeing them lose their fucking shit versus the candy bar shit that we got. So, Chop Block, sorry, I went on a tangent there. Chop, what do you think? What's your opinion?
Okay. Well, I have to be honest. I kind of got lost in the comments, so I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh God! Apparently, I gotta get on these comments too. If we're losing everybody on the comments. What I was asking is reference the new Purge series that's coming out. Like I said, where they're going to be focusing more on the days around the Purge. Do you think that's a good idea,
Okay.
or do you think, yeah?
Are you saying like series as in like TV series?
Yes, USA Sci-Fi is developing a series for the Purge. Okay. And basically what it is they're going to be focusing on the days around the Purge. Like, it's going to be like 70% Purge and like 30% flashbacks. It's going to dive more into like the stories and the reason why people are doing
what I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say I've only seen the first movie. I kind of with them, but doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'd watch it, check it out. So I'm kind of for it, I guess.
Okay, good deal. So you don't think
I
by
know,
any
nothing
way,
big.
well, you don't think it'd be boring? Do you not think that they would
Not really.
kind of? Okay, all right.
Not really.
Good deal.
Well, I'll have to check it out to see if it'll be boring, but
All right, good deal.
I don't think it will be. I'll be interesting.
What do you think, Brian?
Your turn, Brian.
I think that if they were to handle it right and have too many characters, then it would be easier to follow. But if you have, like, say, 30 characters, then have them all get killed off, or a good amount of them killed off. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not big on TV series, so if they continue the series as a TV series, it'd be kind of annoying to me. But also, if they were to have it, I can just imagine the last episode of the last scene in the first episode. You all of a sudden hear, and then someone goes, the purge has come.
Oh my God! Or something else. I start, boy.
Maybe the intro could be, you know, how Bates Motel had the sign and everything. It'll have the title come up and that sound will play. Maybe that would be the intro.
Or maybe the end of the second episode, because you said like 30% of the show is going to be backstory. So
yeah, they said 70% is going to be the purge and 30% is going to be backstory. So it's going to be a lot of. So what I'm thinking is they're basically going to focus on like a purge, and then they're going to go backwards and like explain how it happened, and then all of a sudden like there'll be like a twist or something.
Yeah, but how are they going to hook people with the first episode if there's no purge going on? There has to be strong characters to make people invested.
Well, and that's why you'd be invested, because you'd want to know. Maybe they'll have somebody in a mask doing something, and you have to figure out who the person doing it is.
Well, I mean, they can't, because crime is at 1% while the purge isn't going on. So who's going to be doing crime while there's no purge going on?
No, I'm saying that they'll start on the purge night.
Can I just say what Steven said in the chat? He said the purge seems like Hollywood watched George Carlin bits too many times and decided to make horror films out of the concept.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
We know you love some George Carlin.
Who doesn't love George Carlin?
I love George Carlin.
To get to a point where you'd even consider doing a purge, society would have to decay and be so messed up that you'd even be like, okay, well, we'll make everything legal for one night. So I think that's kind of what it sounds like they're going for, is how bad it collapsed before it rebuilt with the new founding fathers.
Here's a separate question: Who do you think would crack first? America, Japan, or not Canada, or Germany? Who do you think?
Oh, fucking America would. Totally. I'm sorry, you said Canada, and I just thought of like my friends at Frightly Forgotten just sitting there going, "Hey, man, hey."
No, I was gonna say Canada, but then I
on his doorstep, man. Like the phrase is like, "I'll put poop in his mailbox." They're like, right. Like,
so who do you think would crack first? Germany,
America,
Japan, or America?
America.
It'd definitely be America.
I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling about Japan.
No.
They get some pretty have some pretty weird entertainment up there already.
But the thing about Japan is like just Japan and like Korea, they're different. Like they do have very violent films, and they do have an appreciation. But the difference between like their cultures is that they embrace darkness to where it's in a healthy way, if that makes sense. Versus the U.S., they kind of are just like, no, you can't see that because that's bad. You know, don't do that. And that drives, because they're afraid of their people. Japan are not scared of their people.
Sure, but wouldn't it be kind of an interesting topic to have either Korea or Japan or China have the purge, and then it's all because of population control not working?
I could see that. I could see that, especially in Korea, because if everybody knows that Korea is really not that bigger than Texas.
Yeah. And
it's a very overpopulated. It's the first time I saw a 2-story Walmart. I've never seen a 2-story Walmart in my life, because they build everything up. But but to answer your question, I think America would go first, just because America is so scared of their neighbor that it's unreal.
I mean, I find it I love the purge election year, but I kind of find it weird that they had to have people from another country come to America for it. Why not have it in a different country?
True. I got that. Okay, well, that makes sense. I appreciate that, Christian. After Dark, what is your opinion on who do you think would crack first?
When we say crack, I mean instate a purge, or
to instate a purge. What he was saying, like who you think if the purge would. That's what you're saying, Brian, right? The first.
Yeah, who would become the purge first? Germany, Japan, or America?
U.S. absolutely, because we have an entire, like Amanda was kind of saying, we have this whole thing where we try and pretend like bad things don't happen, whereas other cultures do embrace that a little bit more, and it becomes more healthy. And eventually, if you repress something long enough, it's going to blow.
And the U.S. is terrified. We might be the most, and guys, do not get offended at me. My parents are both in the military. I grew up military. I had the American flag sitting outside of my house. You won't meet somebody who's patriotic than me, more patriotic than me. That being said, I'm patriotic because I push all my family's in the military, and I'm the first one to say that America, although we are a great country, we are built on fear. We are. We're very scared. We're a very scared country. And that's why I think our downfall is versus, the purge, because people hate what they don't understand in the US. They hate what they don't understand. And that hate turns into anger, and that anger turns into hate crimes. It turns into just so many things. So the purge would be, oh, well, I can't hate because it's legal. And if I don't do the purge, then I'm not a patriot. So I see a whole undertone to that, And I can just see, and that's why I would love to see The Purge in like a trailer park.
All this Purge talk is
Yes.
really making me want to get caught up with the Purge movies.
That kind of brings me to another thought: is that what do you think would be first, an underground purge or a society purge?
Well, of course, the underground is going to go first, but I don't consider the underground like an underground purge. I consider that like a death orgy.
No, I mean, well, yeah, like what do you think would be like an underground game or a society's law?
No, it would be politicians. Definitely.
So you don't think it would be people underground just doing it for fun to be politicians?
Well, no, because the people that do it for fun are going to do it anyways.
True.
But this is what you're looking at. You're looking at the powerful people. You're looking at, the rich people. You're looking at the Trump supporters. You're looking at these people. And I'm not saying all Trump supporters. Y'all stop before you on. My mom and dad both voted for Trump, and my parents. My dad is Chinese. Guys, before you know that, I am adopted. My father's Chinese. So before I get in the comments saying you hate Trump supporters and you hate minorities, my dad's a minority and a Trump supporter. So there. Okay.
In layman's terms, you can like Hillary or Trump. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't get me started on Hillary. Anyways, so
I didn't care for either.
No, don't get me started on Hillary. I don't appreciate. I really don't. I think. Okay, I'm not going to go there. Trump is stupid. Hillary's evil. That's. Mm-hmm.
I didn't care for either.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Okay, let's just go there. I voted for Bernie Sanders. Okay, so
Same.
I voted for Bernie. So that's the most political I'm gonna get on my channel right now. But I really believe that on that point that we would see more of higher figures going in the purge, because there's no need. There's no need in gangs. There's no need in this. There's no gain. It's more of a respect thing. There's gain in the political game.
I mean, are you done?
Oh, I'm done. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. So I thought, my opinion on it is that it wouldn't be America first because, Chris, what was my thought?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
No, it's okay. I think it's because, like, in Japan or Germany, they're so used to violence that something else that comes along, it's like something new to do. Like, they get desensitized to violence, You
mean in Japan and Germany, there's more violence?
No, like in movies and entertainment, there's more violence there than there is here. So they get desensitized to violence and they need an extra thrill,
Well, and that's the funny thing, too, because, like, honestly, there's a lot of violence in Japanese horror, but at the same, in their films, but at the same point, they don't have right now, they don't have a over violent society. Because
right.
it's more in the point of, like you were saying, like, they use it a lot in their film and stuff. But honestly, when you look down to it, Japan really doesn't have that many. The American and Japanese films, although their films go kind of overboard on the gore and the violence, there really is not a real big difference. They just focus more on the violence, and America focuses more on sex. So you look at the violence aspect in Japan and Korea and stuff, but then you also looked at the need of sex, because we're a very prude country. Mm-hmm. So, you look at it at that standpoint too, as the way you're looking at Japan is the way you can be like, okay, well, Japan has an overabundance of violence, but the U.S. has an overabundance of sex. Sex is everything.
So America will have the purge, and Japan will have the surge.
No, I was saying that, like you were saying, based on the films, that Japan would have a purge, and then America would just like have a giant like orgy, basically. Like we're just gonna screw each other.
Okay, so yeah, that brings me back to my question: do you still think that America would be the first to do? I'll add the surge in there to make it like easier for an answer. Do you think America would be the surge or the purge first?
The purge.
Purge, absolutely.
They'd rather cut somebody's head off than come on anything.
Then get head.
Yeah. They'd rather take a head off than get a head because, because Jesus killed people. So.
Because we're overly angry. Over nothing. You dropped my beer.
Exactly. All right, good deal. I want to hear what Ray has to say about this. Ray's been very quiet on the moment.
About the Purge show itself?
Yes. Well, on the Purge show, and just like your opinion on what country you think first would be first to do the Purge. I would love to hear your thoughts.
Before that, I just want to say that Zachary here says Surge the drink with a question.
Yes.
Surge. Oh god, they still sell those. Anyways.
Everybody on the stream just dated themselves.
We all just dated ourselves. Oh my god, you're right. Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the Purge, so I don't know if that's unpopular, but I'm just not looking forward to the TV show. It didn't do anything for me. I couldn't get into it. I don't know. Yep. I do agree that probably America would be the first to do it, just because there's so many people that already want to do it. I don't think it would take that much convincing, you know?
Yeah.
People just sometimes, want to be violent for the sake of being violent, not so much, to get back at someone or to feel better. They just want to do it, which is sad, but...
Also, Amanda.
Yes.
One more question to add to that question. Do you think the Purge would actually work? Do you think it would keep crime down?
I'm going to answer that real quick because I want to make a comment to something that Ray said. Ray,
sure.
Knowing you and just knowing like the films that you like and you watch from the conversations we had, I really honestly think the reason you didn't really grasp on the Purge because it was very towards, the first one had, you like the idea of it, but I'm thinking that you were kind of like me, like it was kind of like, okay, I get it kind of deal. Like everyone's violent. No, I think if they went to the same like kind of way what I was talking about, you would enjoy it more.
I just feel like if it's already a violent society, if you're stopping it for the rest of the year and you just have one day, like it's going to get out of hand because people are just going to go like way too ham. They're going to go overboard. I don't think it's realistic that it stops.
Well, I would. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But I was thinking like maybe you would like it more if they did more of like what I was talking about, where they focus like maybe on a family and stuff's going wrong, or a girl who was like assaulted by her and her father is upset because she was molested and he wants revenge, and like then like tie more into like people versus just psychopaths.
Yeah.
I think that would be more interesting.
The only way I could see the Purge working if it was during January, June, and December.
Why you gotta pick my birthday month? Why you gotta pick my birthday month to be purging and shit? I want to go get drunk, not get killed, Brian Reynolds.
3 times a year would be because people are so impatient these days that they're not going to be able to hold it for once a year. It's going to be more than.
That's true.
Okay, well then fine. I'm not going to Boston for my birthday. Fuck that, because I'm gonna show up and he's like, "Happy Purge, Happy Purge, Amanda." Fuck that shit.
It's gotta suck for the people who have the Purge on their birthday.
I like this girl right here, guys. I'm gonna be going live. On my birthday in the basement and being like, "Guys, welcome to Cutie Carnage Reviews. This is Amanda." I'm so scared.
What's up, Chop?
He said, well, one of the days months he said was December, right?
Yeah.
Well, Christmas is during that time, and that's around my birthday, so I wouldn't mind either way.
God.
I'm in January, so Brian's just offending everybody on the stream right now.
I know, right?
How dare you, Brian?
Fuck you, Brian. Fuck you, Brian.
Okay, fine. How about January, June, and September? Because
I want to hear after dark.
I want to be on
January.
Are you serious? I cut it in half. I was like 1 month, 6 months, 3 months, and done.
I still wanted to be during December, the happiest time of the year.
He's like naming every other month.
Fine, I'll make everyone happy.
Can't leave January alone.
Happy. How about the Purge be during May?
No.
Well, I wanted to say that.
May. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is May.
Brian. That's my birthday month.
Hey,
That's
Brian.
my birthday month too. Don't ruin it.
Okay, I think
Where are you? We're in May right now. Oh my god! If I get up next time I hear a noise outside, it's on you. Okay.
Well,
It's Brian outside.
technically, it doesn't start till May 6th. Oh shit.
Hey, Brian.
No, but can I tell y'all something funny? Okay, Purge isn't just, it's all fucking crime is legal. So you know what we would probably do on the Purge? We would probably do so much copyright shit. It's insane. We would probably just like, we would just do a marathon and just let's watch. Like, guess what? Everybody's out there killing and stealing. We're in here going, copyright. Like,
I think I do have to say I would love it if it would be during December, though, the happiest time of the year.
That's true though. Like if you do copyright on the Purge, does it still count as copyright?
no, it doesn't, because we did it. We filmed it on the Purge. All crime is legal on the Purge.
Oh yes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We need to find like a bulletproof bunker somewhere after dark. Are you listening? We gotta find a bulletproof bunker somewhere, and then we all need to like fly in and do just a copyright marathon where we just stream all the shit that we want to and just stay up and get drunk and be like, we don't know what movie this is, but fuck it, it's Tom Cruise. Let's do it.
Do you know what YouTube would do? They would change the date that you uploaded it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a day. Oh,
You're like, oh,
that
it
should be
was an hour.
funny.
It was an hour before 12. No, it was 12.
Dude, I'm gonna do a stream called The Purge. And we're all just gonna do like a purge.
Isn't that what this is?
No, I actually have a couple more topics to bring up other than just talking about the purge. But I want to see the comments right now because I'm really.
Steve's asking to join the stream.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me send it to Steve.
Yay, Steven's coming in.
See, we'll have another guy.
Well, Steve was supposed to join. I sent it to him, but he didn't do. He was our 5th person, so.
Well, there's already 5 people in here.
Oh shit! How many people are allowed in Google Hangouts?
Oh, I think like 6 or no, like 10 or so. I don't know.
Yeah, so go ahead and send him the link because I can't open anything right now because I already have like a waiting list of people.
I don't have it. I don't even know. I don't have him on Facebook.
I think I can.
I do.
Just send it to him because I literally on the corner have like a list of 5 people that I have to like add on.
We're talking about Zachary Haith, right?
We're talking about Steven.
Oh, I mean, Stephen Haith. Well, let me see who you're talking about.
Atkins.
I'm sending him the link right now.
Okay, good deal.
On Twitter.
Okay. No, I was thinking of Zachary Haith. I don't know why. Oh, it's probably because I owe him some. I owe him the prizes, and he changed addresses, so I can't send them out to him yet.
I think I sent it to him.
Because he won my contest.
Hopefully he gets in.
Good deal. Good deal. Oh shit, I got a message. Hold on, let me check my message. Oh shit, let me check. Damn, I got a lot of okay, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all, you know, I love everybody, but the thing about the Google Hangouts is I have a waiting list of people, so everybody messaging me right now and asking me to join, I promise you that if you don't make it on tonight, that I will have you on next time, okay?
Along with me every time.
Yeah, because I do have a lot of people who, like I said, it's a first come, first serve basis. A lot of people have already asked me the last couple of days and they reached out to me and I'm just making it fair, you know, but no matter what, guys, I will let everybody have a chance to be on the Google Hangouts. Okay. So don't worry. Even if it doesn't make it today, I guarantee everybody will. Okay.
Yeah. Plus I probably want to go over 6 because it would start going really slow with everybody on the Hangout.
Yeah. So guys, so don't worry about that. So I'm just saying that like, you guys messaging me right now, I really can't do anything about it because I literally have a lineup on the side of my computer. So if you guys have sent me a message saying you want to be a part of it, I have not forgotten you. You're on the corner and I got you. So don't worry. Yeah, everything horror is on the list. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to be fair, guys. So please don't hate me right now. Please don't, because I just wanted to make it fair for everybody, okay?
They're on the list. Hello over there.
Yeah. Don't make fun of my list.
Well, I'm talking about saying it's a big list.
It is a big list, but I'm just trying to make it fair. So people that have never been on my channel before, I kind of pumped them up just a little bit just because, you know, like After Dark, you know, she's never been on and so far she's fantastic and I have so much fun with her.
Yay!
Yay!
If you were doing this after dark and not during the day, it's...
Oh my goodness. Ha 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 ha.
That was a good analysis, right?
was a fantastic analysis.
All right, so
next topic, or are you still
yes, the next topic, guys. I have the next topic. All right, guys, since we talked about the purge, I'm going to go ahead and jump on real quick and have my next discussion. All right, this actually is for Reanimator because I read this on Bloody Disgusting today, and that is an Italian filmmaker, Ian Zuccon, I think his name is. If you guys know, Reanimator is on public domain, and the Italian filmmaker has made his own version that is now streaming on Amazon. It's called Herbert West Reanimator.
God damn it.
Yes, and I saw the trailer, and I'm not going to lie, it looks great.
Really?
I have not heard of this.
Great. It's a dark version of Reanimator. What the fuck? I keep saying Reanimator, damn it.
Because I'm awesome.
Yes, it's a dark version of Reanimator. And it is very, very, it's something else. It's just something intolerant. It's insane.
I'll have to check that out. I'm probably going to go into it really salty.
Yeah, well, and I was too, and I really was too. But the thing about Italian cinema is, like, when they do it right, honestly. When they do it right.
Italian?
No, but what they did is they didn't try to make a sequel or anything. They took what they did is they took the story of H.P. Lovecraft, and they adapted it in, like, a very cinematic, like, Italian film, and it looks fantastic. Basically, his daughter gets killed, and he tries to bring his daughter back, but I think you would like it if you saw it. That being said, I don't know how you feel about it, but at the same time, I think you'd probably enjoy it. So
wait, so what's it called?
It's called Herbert West Reanimator. Actually, now I'm going to go ahead and send you the link. Right?
Can I just say something? Apparently,
yes.
The link I gave him that you gave me, Brian, was not the Hangout link.
What?
Wait, the one that you sent me on Messenger.
Huh.
Okay, well then let me take care of that real quick then.
Because he just said it's not the Hangout link.
What is it?
I don't know. I'm going to click on it to see what happens.
Well, it's
Oh, now he's here.
He's here.
Oh, see, I told you it was.
Hello.
Well,
Hey, what's up, Atkins? You changed your picture.
Yeah, that's my logo.
We can tell.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good deal. So,
I just have one question. It was done by Ivan Zuccon.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna like that video. I'm about to get trailer reaction now.
Yeah, it's really good. Well, send it to Ray too. Send the trailer to Ray.
All right. Will do.
Because I saw it on a Bloody Disgusting. I thought it was fantastic. You guys, I'm hearing a tapping on my AC. And now I don't even want to go out there because I don't know if there's a purge going on or what.
Because
it's fucking May. Because it's fucking May. Okay? And I don't know what kind of witchcraft Brian got's going on right now.
The purge tappers.
There's someone waiting for you, Amanda.
Shut up, Steve. God,
There's someone waiting for you outside.
It's got like a movie announcer voice. This is amazing.
No, I'm jealous.
He fucked me up so bad the other night when I was so drunk and he was like, Amanda. And I was like, stop it. He's like, Amanda. Stop it! He was like, every time he asked me a question, he started off with, hey, Amanda. I was like, stop doing that.
Well, Amanda, I could talk in many different voices.
Shut up, Morgan Freeman.
I mean, if I've actually had a microphone, I might be able to do half as good.
No, he fucks with me with Morgan Freeman because he knows that Morgan Freeman's in my head.
Oh. Dude, me and Choplock were going crazy last night and we were trying to do Morgan Freeman impressions.
Oh my god.
Well, you should have called me.
I didn't even know you existed.
Oh, you didn't know about Steven?
I'm kidding.
You know about Steven? Oh,
No
Steven.
No one.
Steven, what's your opinion on the Purge television show that we're just talking about?
I don't care about anything purge related.
Tell us in the Morgan Freeman voice.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Morgan Freeman's voice. Okay. I don't give a dead moose's last shit about that franchise.
Why does it got to be a moose, Steve?
Because,
Why does it gotta be a moose?
well, I could say cow. I could say chihuahua.
No, don't
Chihuahua
say
makes
chihuahua.
sense. Okay.
Please go
That's
with Chihuahua.
insensitive.
I don't
Oh my
give a
God.
fuck about that movie.
Oh my god! Please do the rest of the stream in that voice, please.
You know, I talk like with that voice so often because I do.
Oh my
the
God,
character.
Steve, you fucking started it, dude. You can't fucking do that, and then you can't start with that, and then fucking. That's not how it works, bro. You can't do that.
And then the OCD horror says, "That's it, Brian. Unsubbed, blocked."
Oh.
I'm sorry. I can't
Oh
talk
my
like that.
God.
You've
That's
not lived up to
frustrating.
standards.
I fucked up.
No bandage.
Well, don't worry. I just
It'd be like Roy Scheider from Jaws. You're gonna need a bigger band-aid.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I got the giggles. You guys got me.
I need to start hanging out with Steven just to improve my impressions.
Oh my God. Oh my
We're gonna
God,
need a
I'm
bigger-
dying.
Size of the goddamn shark. We're going to need a bigger boat.
Yes.
Oh
Gotta
my
get
God, I'm
Do
dying.
the tax support. What's
Do this.
I'll stick to Ryan Reynolds.
Do
Right,
the
right.
bit again.
Yeah, do that one video again.
Oh my God, it's fucking
We were-
ridiculous.
We were goofing around in one of my live streams, and I was there with Horror Miser, Monty G, and Queenie Todd, and Chop
yeah.
was there. And Doc, the Metal Freak, who always says weird
Yes.
stuff in the chat, had brought up how he would do an impression of Sylvester Stallone to the some Indian or Pakistani guy that called wanting to mess with his computer.
Oh God.
And he said the guy could understand my Stallone better than I can understand him just speaking to me.
Oh, Doc.
And that something clicked in my head, and I started going, hello, this is tech support. May I help you? May I have your confirmation number?
No. Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, that's where the bit went, because I went into this whole thing. It was like, hey, we said that it says here that Microsoft has detected you have a problem. I have a Microsoft, get a Mac. And I got a Mac. I go on the internet with a Mac. I don't have a Microsoft. And then everybody was laughing, and I was trying to figure out where to go next with it. And then it clicked in my head. Okay, Arnie listens in on this conversation. What the hell are you talking to? It's the tech support. He's the problem.
Oh my God.
Tech support. What for?
It's called the Microsoft.
But you got a Mac. You don't have a Mac. What is this bullshit? Give me the phone. Who the fuck are you?
Oh my God.
Tech support.
Steve,
Get the fuck off my
stop.
phone.
I'm about to. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go for a minute. I almost just peed on myself just because that shit was so funny.
I'm sorry.
TMI, Amanda.
That's not a thing I hear guys say to me a whole lot. I don't mean to sound sexist, but no dude has ever said, "Hey, cut it out. I'm gonna piss." No one
That's a high compliment, though.
I
Yes.
hope it happens one day.
Steven, to be honest with you, I kind of want to make an animation of that.
Go for it. Go for it.
Probably take me a long time though.
Hey,
But I would love to
animations-
do that. I would love to do that though. Try to do that.
I'll do a voice track for you if you want it.
I would definitely love that. It's going to take me a while, but I'd definitely love to do that.
Morgan Freeman is going to wreck his Mercury Sable again if we continue talking about the Purge. Stop talking about the Purge. No one gives
No.
a shit.
We will not stop.
Look, you take your rubber knife and you go play in the yard with it.
Fine. Wait, I won't do what you say. I'll take my Freddy Krueger glove instead.
Okay.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
You're not the boss of me.
You're not my real dad.
You're not my real father. You never tucked me in and read me stories and gave me apple pie and all the shit fathers are supposed to do.
They give you pie?
I never got pie.
Well, no one read me stories and shit either. If I'm gonna make a list, it might as well be a good one.
Touche.
My dad just spanked me.
Oh.
Why did you sound like Doc Holliday when you said that? Why
Yes, Doc Holliday is the
remind me of my daddy. He used to spank me. Because I was a naughty boy.
Oh my god.
He used his special belt.
He used a special belt with little hooks on it.
Oh.
Happy birthday to
Steven.
Sandra.
Happy birthday, Steven.
Happy birthday to Sandra.
Yes, I
You
did.
better-
OCD horror.
Blow out all the candles on your cake, darling.
I'm
Someone
surprised they
needs to
didn't.
Someone needs to do a what's his name? Charles Bronson impression.
I can't really do a Charles Bronson impression. Not too many people could.
It's just like mumbling, really.
It's mumbling with a lot of really percussive, clipped words in the sentence, and that's as far as I can get with it.
All I heard was clit.
He's the clip commander.
It's like
Click commander.
it's like the guy walks into a McDonald's and goes, "Hey, I want to have a Big Mac." It's very clipped.
Yeah, so we were watching a horror movie earlier called what was it called? It was Cracker Jacked. It was on Prime, and it was this guy died in a pool, and the girl started having oral sex with him. It's like, why?
What?
It didn't make any sense. And then he popped back to life. I'm like, that's not how this works.
Hey, Steven.
That's not how you do mouth to mouth.
Hey, Steven, I guess OCD horror wants you to do John C. Reilly.
I can't do John C. Reilly. I might. I've never actually.
I'm sorry,
Try
Steven, but you killed me with that. But you have a Mac.
As a Microsoft, but you got a Mac.
Oh my god.
We just got done talking. I'm going to try and make an animation out of that if I can.
See, Stallone is like you just mumble and occasionally you throw some words in there.
But you have a Mac.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Oh my god, I'm dying right now.
And occasionally to kind of break the monotony of that, you got to go back and when he's yelling and
Yeah.
Where's the Mac?
Where's my back?
Where'd you put my Mac? I was looking for the Mac.
There you go.
Oh my god. Okay, let me stop before I snort all over myself because Steve, that's the only reason you joined, is just to make me lose concentration and start laughing and giggling like you usually do.
Exactly.
Like, he's like, I like getting on because Amanda loses conversations when I start talking.
Amanda,
What was I talking about?
focus.
Being asked and then just
No,
Focus,
guys,
Amanda.
Stop, Steve.
we took a super hard right.
Amanda, focus.
Steven, I need some ibuprofen. My head hurts.
The hell's the matter with you?
My head hurts. I
No, I'll
can't.
be sitting there. I'll be
Give
like
me
in
an
a deep
aspirin.
conversation. I'll be talking about something for real. Like I'll be like, guys, da da da. And he'd be like, Amanda.
Amanda, I'm trying to talk. Can you let me
Amanda.
talk? I need to talk. Just stop talking. Right, shut up.
You talking? Don't tell me to shut up. I make my mind in you.
Hey,
Oh, it's all like snorting. I'm not the only snorter in this.
I'm trying to talk to Amanda.
Oh, Brian.
You can't do this to me. Fuck you all.
You all right? Are you having a stroke?
Oh my god.
Okay,
next topic.
My last check
Next
was
topic.
exploded.
Okay, so we already explored the whole Purge series, and we talked
My
about
last
that
check was
what we did.
exploded.
We talked about the Purge series and our hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams. Sorry,
Wait, we have hopes and dreams?
I don't know what I'm saying right now.
My Rocky series is finished. I have no more hopes. and dreams.
Anyways,
Those are my
so
hopes and
Purge
dreams.
series.
I was not ready for this level of commitment.
After Dark is like, what the fuck did I sign up for?
I'll put my hopes and
dreams
dreams out there. God damn it.
Hopes and dreams. 20 minutes in the making.
Fucking After Dark. It was so funny. When I introduced her on the channel, she's like, yeah, I like to look at a, what did you say? You were like, I like to look at a very intellectual level. And I was like, I just like it when people bleed.
Steven starts talking like Adrian Barbeau.
She was ready to have like intellectual conversations and stuff, and we're over here going, "What's a back?"
This is KAB Station 5.
It's Channel Sundown After Dark. This is what we do. So, okay, guys. So we talked about the Italian. Shut up, Steve. We talked about the Italian remake.
Hey,
We talked about
that idea, right?
because everybody said, anyways, the public domain of
Man.
we talked about the public domain of Reanimator, and we talked about how the Italian version on Amazon. I would like for y'all to look up the trailer because I think it's fantastic. Our next question I have for y'all is after the conversation we had about the Purge series on how it's going. I'm gonna start with After Dark, and then we're gonna go to Arnie last. But I would love to hear y'all's opinion.
Question.
Okay. So we have.
Are you still talking about the fucking Purge?
Hey, Arnie, I heard
Stop
you
making me
fuck off.
snort.
Oh my God.
Anyways, so we talked about the Purge and the making of the TV show What We Do in the Shadows. They have now greenlight. They're working on the series there, and also a reboot of kind of Sabrina the Teenage Witch is Creepy Adventures of Sabrina. But like, if you guys had to pick a horror franchise or a horror film to go into a series, kind of as a series whole, what films would you? Shut up, Steven.
That's me. Stop blaming Steven.
I didn't say anything.
You're fucking laughing. I hear you.
I did not.
Anyways, I'm gonna start with After Dark. After Dark, honey. If you had to pick a series to like dive into a series, a film or a franchise to dive into a series kind of way, what would you pick?
I'd love to say like something like Vacancies. Like, how does that town exist? How did it become built? Why are they doing this? And I'd love to say Tremors, but that's already in the works. So
yes.
yay.
No, it's
No,
canceled.
it's
It's
canceled.
canceled.
It's
It's
canceled.
canceled.
Ding, sing, sing.
Well, that's what I was getting at before. I was getting at like I was like, unfortunately, with the Tremors being canceled and all these other boots coming out before Arnie started making me giggle. But Tremors was canceled, and that was kind of like the thing I was getting at is Tremors was officially canceled. So like other than the Tremors, you would think Vacancy.
Vacancy would be interesting. The Bad Seed was also be interesting. Watching Rhoda try and grow up and adjust and see if it was nature versus nurture, because they kind of confirm nature. But so if she's just crazy,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, like it was weird. I had somebody in my comments a while ago trying to argue Rhoda didn't die and that it was somehow the girl in Scarface, and I was like, what the fuck? She's apparently a boy secretly.
Huh? I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it was a tirade that I couldn't follow.
Yeah, that's kind of like one of those things. I kind of like they're saying like the Faculty is like a prequel of like Cabin in the Woods. So, all right, good deal. Chop, what do you think, honey? Can you put your Freddy fingers down and answer the question?
Habit.
Well, I would say maybe like the Saw franchise as a TV series, maybe something
How
kind of
so?
like that. What?
How so?
Like I don't know. What do you mean? How so?
Well, how so? Just like an aspect, kind of like how After Dark was saying, like she would like to see the Vacancy adapted into the series, just like the town and how it happened and everything within that film, without spoiling the film itself. Like, if you had to go for Saw, would you go on kind of like
A prequel type of thing, or just
You
someone
want it-
continuing on like
yeah?
Jigsaw's legacy? Well, I would say we got in a prequel kind of in the sequels of the Saw franchise, so maybe someone continuing Jigsaw's legacy.
Well, see, I stopped watching after 3, so
Fair
that's
enough.
it got ridiculous afterwards. I just can't keep like. There's one thing to have a twist and make it like beneficial. Like the second one, it was a twist. I'm like, okay, but then after the third and the fourth and the fifth, and this like, I'm just like, I lost it. So.
I had to finish watching them because I wanted to know how bad they got.
It got really bad. It got
But it was
really
either
bad.
for me. It was either
It
Saw
was very-
or maybe like a somewhat prequel to Halloween film franchise.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
But Amanda, there's 8.
What?
There's
Oh,
a
you're-
what? There's a what?
Brian,
There's
I
a
want to hear
what?
Brian. You're last, Steven. Brian, it's your turn, honey. What?
There's
Fine.
a what?
I was saying, but Amanda, there's 8 Saw movies. There's 8 Amanda. Yeah, okay. There's 8 Saw movies. You gotta watch them all.
This stream
Saw,
is no
not
longer
Pokemon.
horror, homie.
we're gonna
This
start
stream
tricking
is no
Amanda.
longer,
Who's really
yeah, it's no
talking.
longer horror homie hangouts. It's now let's make Amanda fucking giggle and lose her train of thought. I have
Go,
pages
Steven.
worth of notes,
We're gonna be like trying to play tricks and they're like, who's really saying what?
right? All right. Good. So, what'd you
So
think,
I was
Brian?
gonna say 30 Days of Night, but they already did a web series, and it kind of was a
Okay.
like. So I'm gonna choose Final Destination. That's a
Okay.
TV series.
Okay. How do you
And
think
each
that will
season's
work?
each season's a new destination. Oh.
Okay, I can
Ooh.
see that. I can see that. Okay.
And maybe they could have surviving characters surviving. Like
Surviving characters. Okay.
they come back for season 2, and then they die. Then everyone dies. Amanda.
Everyone dies.
Everyone dies.
Well, that makes sense because death is always going to be around. So, like, you
True.
can't stop that. You don't need to think of a new killer each season, like Slasher.
Yeah, except for that Tony Todd guy. Like he just can't die. He's in every fucking movie except for part 3.
OCD horror keeps saying no to our ideas.
Well, I would love to hear Ray's idea.
What was that?
Ryan,
Nice try.
be my victim.
I will.
So, Trump like some
Brian's like, I don't get the giggles.
there are no giggles around him. I do the. That's all I do.
Ray, what do you think, baby? What show do you think? What movie?
I've been sitting here kind of like racking my brain, and I can't think of one. Mainly like all the shows that are based off movies, I feel like I never really enjoy that much, and I don't follow through with them because I just get so attached to the characters in the movie if I really liked the movie, and then it's like just it feels so watered down to me. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I'm just always like it's so hard to stay connected to the show then, and I'm like, I don't know like what movie I could think of that I would want to do that to.
Well,
or that I
I'll
would
give
trust
my-
it
I'll-
would.
I'll give
Ray-
my opinion and see how you feel about it. I would love to see like a Lost Boys series.
Eh,
Yeah, the sequels weren't that
But
good.
no. I'm not talking about like MTV, like fucking HBO Lost Boys,
mhm.
where
you
they
talking like-
dive into the history of the town.
Like where the preacher should have been.
Exactly. Like starting like how it went with the town and everything. We're not
Well,
talking about
we could do-
sequels of Corey Feldman, who is a trainee vampire now in his newest film. So,
They could have done that with the Howling too, you know.
yeah.
Like gone into the town history. But like, Ray, what about Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Having a TV series based off of that.
Come
I'd
on. now.
watch it.
I was
Wow.
totally down for that.
I'd probably watch it. I'll
You
be
guys are
honest.
ridiculous.
I win.
There's no problem. Everyone would
I
watch it.
win.
Yeah.
Everybody
I love
loves
that
a good
movie.
clown.
And I
I
win.
freaking love that movie.
And I win everything. The guy from Dusk Till Dawn who's like outside the titty twister. Get your pussy.
we got wet
Oh,
pussy. We got
God.
weird pussy.
Yeah.
I got pussies for a penny. If you can't find a pussy cheaper, fuck it.
Come on in, pussy lover. And I hope that makes it into the channel trailer.
You know what? No, you are going to do my voiceover for my channel trailer. You are, because Brian cut a channel trailer for me, and I want you to do the voiceover. That'd be hilarious. You're just like, but we got the Mac.
But Amanda, there's already dialogue in the trailer. Whatever will you do?
I know, but it'd just be funny if he was like, ChannelSundown, Cutie Carnage, she has a Mac.
Let Steven do it. Let Steven do it so you have an idea what it sounds like. Do it, Steven.
Go for it. Okay, Steven, if you're going to do an overture for my channel trailer, go for
overture.
it.
Overture.
I got to dig out the keyboard now.
Mr. Big big words.
I want to hear his pitch for my channel trailer.
Oh, I'm pitching now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Home run.
Let him do it too.
No, you're gonna do it. I just would love to hear it for you. Talk about my channel.
Well,
Just talk about my channel.
What voice you want me to use?
Whatever you feel comes to you.
I mean, there's a lot of demand for my half-assed Don LaFontaine impression.
Go whatever you're feeling. Who do you think would step up and talk about my channel?
One channel, one chance for entertainment. ChannelSundown.
She does reviews.
She does. That's at the very end.
She gets drunk. She does reviews. And she snorts and giggles.
Hello, everybody. This is Ani, and I want you to tune in to ChannelSundown. You can watch this redhead who wears glasses get drunk and talk about the purge for 4 hours.
You can have Steven do the super serious voiceover and then cut it when I like stuff.
After dark stuff for a minute because I just died.
Where's the white cooler?
Oh my god.
In a world where you can watch something other than Logan Paul. ChannelSundown on YouTube. I like stuff.
Amanda's gonna die. Her face will terrible. She's gonna fall off her chair any second.
Don't fall. I don't want you to fall. If you fall.
Don't fall. I must break you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Go ahead and fall. That's how I made a flux capacitor.
That was awful.
Doc, you're alive.
I know that was awful.
Oh my god, I'm about to fucking die. You have to. I'm cutting this out of the stream and putting it in my fucking trailer. That shit was hilarious. Oh my god, Steve, you're such a dick. He goes, this is talking about the pause for 4 hours.
Talking about the purge for 4 hours.
ChannelSundown. I like stuff.
Now
Like
say, get to the
stuff.
trailer.
Oh my god, I'm so dying right now, guys. Oh my god. I missed the comments right now.
Please don't die. I don't want you to die, Amanda. Please don't die.
Oh my god, there's 2 Amandas?
Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm fucking dying right now. That shit was hilarious. Oh my god, I love you, Steve. Fuck.
You gotta do something about the shark behind her.
Yeah, my dad got me that.
Shark's eyes are like doll's eyes.
Or stuffed animal's eyes.
They're made of
Oh
plastic
my-
and they shine.
Oh my god. I gotta take your break for a second, guys. Oh my god, I think I gotta use the bathroom again.
Good job, Steven.
I'm glad we know this is about Amanda now.
Stephen G. Atkins making women pay for about 40 minutes.
Good for you.
It's about an hour and 40 minutes less than we talked about the purge.
Oh my god.
I loved it when you said Rich and Logan Paul. That was brilliant. I lose faith in humanity every day I see them on YouTube.
Same.
That's all right.
Except for the horror community.
I'm gonna, bite my tongue on all that because, got terminated for no good reason. So, just
That's it. I can't do it. I don't even try. I can't do Arnie. I never good.
It's really easy.
At least you guys can do impressions.
It's really easy. This is what you do. You fit every word you say into this noise.
Somehow I knew you were gonna say that.
This is what Arnie sounds like when he barks. He goes, also he sounds like when he takes his shit.
imagine him trying to talk to his children like a comforting voice. He always sounds angry. So.
There you go. We should get him to read Green Eggs and Ham in that voice.
I will not eat green eggs and ham, Sam. I am. I will not eat him in a box. I will not eat him with some lox. Some bagels.
What's the? I can't do it. The damn S is going too strong.
I won't do that shit. No. Go away, you little bastard. I don't want to eat the green eggs and ham. The ham is bad. That's why it's green.
He will terminate you.
Fuck you. I'm not eating it.
Terminate you faster than YouTube.
Copyright violation detected.
Amanda, it's not safe. Don't come back on.
I legitimately had a snort attack when I walked away. Y'all don't know, but I was like snorting so bad. Like,
Amanda, what were you snorting?
I had a snort attack because I was laughing. I love that. I want that in my trailer. That fucking ChannelSundown. I like things.
I like stuff with things, and I like.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Very open-minded.
Not if the thing has stuff. Yeah, that's immoral.
Oh my
Meanwhile, the
god.
penguins-
Shit.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
the penguins have fucked off to another part of Antarctica because they're tired of your shit.
Oh god. Okay, we need to go to the next point of the fucking topics. Okay, so we talked about the purge, obviously. For
Do
4 hours.
we now?
You did not bring that up, Amanda.
We
I
talked
feel
about,
like we have more to cover up on the
I
purge.
know.
honestly.
I'm trying to bring up what we talked about. We talked about the purge series. We talked about the Reanimator Italian film that's released on Amazon. And right now, we talked about what I would like to hear y'all. And I want to make an announcement. If everybody knows, I collect pop vinyls. And they actually made out in the news that they are releasing a new pop vinyl. If anybody knows what pop vinyls are, but they
Right
released
behind you, Amanda.
That behind me, Amanda. They released.
Don't
They
look.
released.
Don't look there.
I only have a
There's a
Norman
bunch
Bates.
behind you. Don't look. Don't look.
They're releasing a new pop vinyl. The Philip the Black Goat from the Witch movie. They released the Black Goat as a pop vinyl. Collector's edition out right now.
Do I need a record player to play my pop vinyl?
No, it's a pop vinyl figure. So-
I only have a Norman Bates.
It's a little toy. It's not a record.
It's an angry little toy.
I don't eat well. They look kind of pissed. If you lived in a box, you'd be a little miffed yourself. So don't be getting in them.
Amanda, do not drink or else you'll spit all your wine out.
That's why I'm drinking it very cautiously because I don't want to spit it on my computer.
Use a straw, Amanda.
I don't have any straws, Steven.
Use the straw, Amanda.
Oh my god, you guys
Use
are
the
fucking
straw,
ridiculous.
Amanda.
It
Use the
binds
force, Luke.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna fire these torpedoes. Use the instrument panel, Luke. That's what it's designed for.
I just had to go to the store and get a power converter.
Hitachi station. You whine almost as much as your father did.
Dude.
Oh my god, you're fucking ridiculous.
Used to call him Wanakin at the Jedi Academy.
Wanakin.
Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous. Okay.
Lack of focus disturbing.
Oh my god. Okay, let me save this.
Oh, I see your PS5.
Okay, so
Why can't you stop laughing?
focus, Amanda. Yeah, that's see, that's the thing about fucking Steve. He wants to come on my channel and then do that shit and be like, Amanda, focus. Like, one more time.
Amanda, focus on the soothing voice outside of my voice.
So I have the next topic.
Paint
the
some
next
happy little trees.
So
Happy little
next
blood
topic.
stains.
All right, so
You got this, Amanda.
There are no accidents, just happy little accidents, no mistakes. I tell my son that all the time when I try to paint him to look like a cloud.
Amanda's like a seal. She claps her hands 24/7.
Wait, no!
He does it good.
I didn't mean to do that. As soon as I did it, I heard what you said. I went, oh wait, no. I don't clap my.
It's a good thing you don't have the clapper on in your house.
I have an announcement to make. To make, guys.
no.
Michael
Another one.
Anderson, Michael Anderson, the director of Orca, recently passed away
What? Are you serious?
at 98 years old.
Yeah.
Michael Anderson.
Aw.
Well,
passed
so
away.
did
So
did
Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, the guy that played the Toxic.
Yeah, he passed away. I was very upset about those two news, but I knew as soon as I read that he passed away, I was like, oh, Brian's gonna cry.
a whale.
Yes, I will. I will. I'll cry eventually.
Poor Brian.
I will, my whale. I will.
I will. I
Don't
will.
cry for me, Argentina.
Oh, I have to make a shout out, by the way. I have a friend that owns this winery here in
Another
Mexico.
shout out, Amanda.
Yeah, I have to do another shout. Yes, and they own a winery, and I'm not going to show the label just because they're not really making me do a plug. But they have great wine, so if they send me a message, then I will promote their wine. But they're like, man, we see that you're drinking wine a lot on your stream, so here's a bottle. I was like, thanks.
Instinctively, Amanda goes.
That's how they're going to pay you to
Exactly, they're going to pay me in wine. They're going to be like, here, Amanda.
Pandering for booze like a hobo on the corner.
Instinctively.
Channel Sundown.
You sound like fucking.
It sounds like you're saying,
fucking
"Call."
Stop, fucking dude, fucking Chase, or not Chase. I'm sorry, Eric. Death Twitch. He was like, I was on the stream the other night with him, and I was like, hey guys, I gotta go do some cleaning. He was like, by cleaning he means she needs to hide the body. I was like, why do people always say that about me? I don't have bodies in my house.
That's because you take them out of your house.
Yeah. You don't shit where you live. That's dumb.
Okay,
But you're not supposed to do that. Someone didn't tell me.
No, dude, I was earlier I was watching Death Twitch's stream on Hell Night, not the one with Linda Blair, not the one with Linda Blair, but the other one, and it was so fucking weird. He had this weird ass fucking movie that had so many weird stuff in it, and like there's this scene where this girl takes a long shower, and she's just sitting there like taking a shower, and she's really enjoying her shower. She's like, "Oh, my shoulders need to be clean," and I fucking sat there and I was all like, "Wow, I don't know anybody who enjoys taking a shower that much." And Dino's like, yeah, man, we all shower like that. And I was like, I'm not living life to the fullest, apparently. And they're like Hell Night 2, starring Amanda, where I just sit there and sexually lather my feet and just like, yeah. And then the Hell Night 3 is gonna be Dino just washing himself, staring at the camera, just.
Okay, that second scene is creepy. Just a dude staring into the camera, washing his one shoulder.
But it's fucking Dino. It's Dino though. Like imagine Dino just going.
That's not sexy to me. I'm sorry.
I mean, I want to see what Dino
I'd think
says.
worse of it if it was actually in my house, because I'd wonder how he found me.
No, but Dino, are you watching Dino? He will defend himself.
I was looking for the Irish Spring, and I only found this.
Ivory.
Then Amanda's like, put the lotion in the basket.
No fucking Dino be like, I'm exfoliating.
And
Dude, that shit takes time, like
kissably
20
smooth for you.
I must break you.
Hey, 13 people are watching.
After Dark is like, what the fuck did I sign up for? I thought we were gonna have intelligent conversations, and they're over here talking about suds and.
Don't ever assume stuff like that.
Yeah,
Well,
no, I
technically,
don't
it's not
assume
after-
anything.
Well, technically, it's not after dark anymore.
You go ahead and you wash your nether regions. I'm gonna go find my baseball bat. Hold on a minute.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Don't you judge us, Steven? Don't you judge us?
Don't you kink shame me.
I will judge you.
Oh shit! After Dark, you just said that. I love you, girl. That shit was funny. Don't you just show me?
Why would I kink shame anybody? I'm here.
Oh god. Okay, so our next topic for discussion, since we got off topic, guys. Again. So our next topic of discussion is I would like to hear y'all's opinion on this. So
Where else are we here then? If you don't want to hear our opinions, then why would we not?
Because I just want everybody talking about lathering and soap and just. I would love to hear y'all. Okay, after reading this, I've been reading this article about there's an actual book that's coming out called Jonesy, and basically what it is it's a alien book. It's a book called Jonesy, and it's an alien novel. No, it's an alien book in the point of view of the cat from Aliens.
Cats don't have foreheads and very small brains.
But no, but
we're going to do this.
Novel, the novel called Jonesy. It's an alien novel, and it's the point of view of the cat. So I would love to hear you guys. I would love to hear everybody's idea. If you had to pick a horror film in the point of view of somebody, who would it be?
Well, I mean, it'd be kind of like Jonesy woke up and saw King's junk.
Okay,
well,
so
I'm gonna start right. I'm gonna start right after dark. After dark, if you had to pick a horror movie or whatever, in the point of view of somebody, who would it be?
It's weird, but Psycho. I finally found the word. Yeah, just doing completely through Norman Bates's vision and what he's actually seeing and hearing and experiencing to make him do that crap.
Oh, Cecil's here.
It's from the point of the fly.
Well, Cecil jumped in just on good time, guys. Everybody, I want to welcome Cecil from the horror show. He's with us tonight.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for bringing me on, Amanda. I appreciate it.
Of course, dude. And I'm glad you jumped on this because I would love to hear your point of view. I'm going to, if you don't mind, after dark, let me go ahead and restate the question. Basically, what I want everybody to know is this book called Jonesy was just released, and it's basically the point of view of the cat from Alien. So it's an alien film.
Wait, fuck off. Seriously, there's a book that came out?
Yes, it's called
Damn.
It's in the works right now. So my question now is, I know, yeah, isn't it insane? So I would love to hear everybody's pick on, if you had to pick a horror film in a point of view of somebody, who would it be? It doesn't matter who it is. But after dark, go ahead and finish your thought, Ben. I'm sorry to be interrupt.
No, you're fine. I was just thinking of doing something along the lines of Psycho, maybe not that specifically that, all from their perspective of how they interpret the world and why it makes them be like that.
Okay, so whose point of view would it be in then? Be Norman's?
Yeah, because the secretary, we got a decent amount of POV for like half the movie out of her.
Mm-hmm.
And
can I just say they kind of did that with the 5th season of Bates Motel?
Don't spoil anything.
Yeah, don't spoil it now, Chop.
There's a lot of stuff like that in the original Robert Bloch novel, Psycho.
That's a book.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
No one cares about books here.
The point of the conversation was brought up from the book Jonesy. That was brought up. So yeah, yeah, it's I read it on I guess because Cecil just joined on, I'm just gonna go through real quick. We talked about, I'm just getting you on point the conversation that we're having.
Cecil? Here's goes another 2 minutes.
Basically, shut the fuck up, Brian. I love you, but shut the fuck up.
Okay, so the purge from another perspective.
I heard everything up until the most recent topic. I heard what you guys were doing while I was talking. So.
I'm having a hard time focusing because fucking Steve always fucks me. Shut up, Steve.
I do now.
Anyway, so the next point of view is I would love to hear about Cecil. Cecil, I would love to hear if you had to pick a horror film and it being told in a point of view of some character. It doesn't matter how less the character.
Man, just skip over me.
I'll tell you what. The first thing that jumped in my mind when you brought that up, because I think, and here's how I would approach it. Okay, let me tell you the approach before I tell you who. I think it would be really interesting to have it sort of perhaps narrated sparsely, but the narration would be that of like a child, but a real dark child. And so I would love to see something where we focus on Sam from Trick or Treat.
Ooh,
and so we have him follow along each story, sort of narrating why this person, why he's there doing what he's doing, but in a kid way. Like you'd kind of still have to decode what he's saying because he's saying it like a kid would, Mm-hmm. I think it could be real creepy and real fun.
That's odd. That reminds me of the child killer in the animated Spawn.
Yes, dude, I love the HBO Spawn.
Billy, whatever his name is.
Yeah, the ice cream man.
Yeah.
Dude, the animated Spawn.
He had that
so
creepy
bomb.
childlike kind of way of talking.
Yeah. That's always creepy to me. I totally think that would be, if he was like, I'm trying to, I wish I would have had more time to write because I'm really bad at sort of improv off the top of my head. But if he was like, she's bad because she smashed pumpkins. Pumpkins are pretty, and just weird shit like that. And so he attacks the blonde at the beginning of the movie.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that.
She's married to Sam Rockwell.
Lucky him. God damn.
Right?
I first got exposed to her in the 2-season show Popular. Exactly.
Yes, Popular.
Hey, Cecil.
Yes.
Are you preparing for July with those movies back there?
Oh, no, that's actually from the last special. I just haven't changed the movies. But no, that weekend is going to be crazy in July. That's when Mad Monster is here. So I will be full force interviewing a bunch of people. So it's going to be crazy.
And guys, I'm about to be 31.
Congratulations.
Yay.
My birthday is June 26th.
Happy birthday to you.
Steve.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh God, she likes things. Oh God,
You like things, don't
I'm
you?
sorry. That fucking killed me, Cecil. He's doing the overture on my trailer for my channel, and he goes, "Check out ChannelSundown." And he goes,
You keep saying overture. Is he doing music or do you mean voiceover?
"No, he's doing my. I'm sorry. I've been drinking a little bit. He's doing my voiceover for my channel, and he goes, ChannelSundown. Amanda likes things."
Nice. No, I think I heard that part actually, because I was thinking an overture would be pretty cool. The first overture I think of is the Zep overture, which is the theme of Saw. So I'm like, if you had like a ChannelSundown overture, dun, 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 like shit like that, I was like, yeah, okay, if you're going with that, go for it.
No, but the when he said it made me laugh because like he was like, ChannelSundown. I like things. Because you can't justify. But no, what we're saying, Brian, is I didn't skip you, honey. It's just the lineup of what I'm seeing right now is different. So I'm not skipping you, but I'm gonna go right to Chop Block. Chop Block.
Oh, no problem. I was just kidding.
I know you're just kidding. I love you, Brian. You know that. You're my boy.
Okay.
Chop Block.
Okay, I've been thinking about this for a while, so I might go with like another slasher villain and like Leatherface, maybe. See his point of view, see how he sees the world.
Why are all these people coming into my house?
There'd be a whole lot of
Yeah, just see that. Make it a comedy too.
That or he's extremely articulate in his head and just can't get the words out.
That would be hilarious. If he had like a British accent.
It's just him running around.
No, in his head he had a British accent, but when he talks,
That's what I meant. Yeah.
kind of like
This is most upsetting. Why are these people invading my privacy?
I'm going to have to grab my chainsaw now.
Where did I put my chainsaw? My
No,
fully
but-
fueled instrument of death.
Good lady, please stop running.
No, but the thing about that though is it kind of reminds me of that movie Aw Zombies that me and Raymond talking about. There's this film called Aw Zombies where these people get turned into zombies and they think they don't know they're zombies. So there's a part where a guy's like kung fu in.
zombies.
Yeah, he's kung fu in, and he's like, "Fuck you guys, I'm gonna kill you. I'm a zombie. I'm crazy." And then it cuts to him, and he's like, But then it cuts back to what he thinks he's doing. He's like karate chopping and stuff. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. If you guys get a chance to watch Aw Zombies, hilarious.
I actually think Sandra's contribution is a good idea. She says the perspective of Pinhead. And can you imagine if it was just like the perspective of an all-seeing, all-knowing demon that's like getting bored with what he's doing? Mm-hmm. And like just this upstart Kirsty is like fascinating to him, and yet she ends up defeating him by the end. Like that'd be really a cool way to approach
that
it.
is a really good idea, Sandra.
It's like
A knife's on your hands and you got butterfingers.
Fucking Pinhead. Nobody better lay her finger on my butterfinger.
no one had better lay a finger. Your suffering shall be legendary, even
I have such chocolate to feed to you.
No copyright. No, but Cecil, you think this is funny because I was talking about us YouTubers. Like, if we ever had the purge, we would like have like an underground thing where we have a bulletproof underground like little thing that all the YouTubers get together while everybody is out killing and stealing. We'll all be underground going copyright.
That would be the worst bunker ever because no one would watch anyone else's shit because they'd be trying to make their own.
Yeah, but we all be like copyright. Like,
yeah, shut up in the background.
No, we would be celebrating. We'd be like, ding dong, the studios are dead. No more copyright. No more copyright.
Because when I think of everything being legal, I'm like copyright. That's the one thing I think about, but that's just me.
Yeah, but if everyone was in a bunker doing this, there'd be too much background noise for them to actually make their videos, so it'd be kind of pointless.
But the problem would be is that the algorithms wouldn't give a shit if the studios were dead or not. They'd still operate.
True.
You'd still get cleaned.
Then we kill the algorithm.
It's
simple. We kill the computer.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. Doc the Metal Freak made me laugh. Let's thank God Pinhead didn't have a southern accent. I kind of would like that. Like, I have such sights to show y'all.
We got such sights to show you.
Okay, y'all want to hear impersonation? I will tell you Pinhead with a country accent. Here it goes.
Oh, here we go.
So, like, these people were sitting here, and I was trying to chill, and these people wanted to make a box, and I was like, y'all want to make a box? I'll make a puzzle box. And they were looking at the puzzle box, and I was like, hey, I got things to show y'all. And all of a sudden, they got creeped out. I was like, don't get creeped out. I'm going to show you something different. Y'all got yonder? I'll show you more yonder.
That's not Pinhead with a southern accent. That's Southern Pinhead.
That's Amanda.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was the same thing, Southern Pinhead. Y'all want to see some yonder? I'm going to show you some demons
that is
of yonder.
Absolutely Southern Pinhead. He'd have like 3 of them on his head.
Yeah, he's going to be like, I don't know what's going in my head. I just know that I'm fucking cannot. Like,
how'd you get that?
Have y'all seen? He'd be like, have y'all catched up on Game of Cards? The South loves Game of Cards, I'm just saying.
He's like, that other guy's Pinhead. They call me Nail Face. I tried to unjam my nail gun and it wasn't working right.
Boy, howdy, let me
no, this is Pinhead. No, yes, I'm Pin. Who are you? I'm Cletus.
My name is Cephas J. McGillicuddy, and I want the man that did this shit right here in the floor. Look at that.
How'd you get the nails in your head? An accident.
Chatter, will you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to talk to this bitch about this stain in the floor. Hey.
There is no peroxide that would get that out. Okay, Brian, it's your turn, honey.
Oh, okay.
Point of view horror.
I have 2. Can I do 2?
Yes. It better not be the one I'm thinking of because I have a feeling you're gonna say the thing I'm thinking of.
The shark from Jaws.
Yeah, of course he was gonna say the shark from Jaws.
Surprise!
Yes. Who didn't see that coming 4 miles away?
That was my pick, Brian. Why do you always gotta pick the same shit I pick every time? That's why we don't do countdowns together anymore.
I'll let you describe why it work, and I do my other answer. How's that?
Okay, fine. Because my point of view of Jaws, Bruce and fucking Jaws is he just be like, I'm swimming. Oh, what's that? That looks like fun. Oh, wait, it's a foot. Oh, yay, I win. Yeah, and he's just like, I'm a nibbling. Like, just kind of like, he's just chilling. And then all of a sudden, he's like, why are people trying to stab me? I just been eating. Because he doesn't understand people. He doesn't know what people are.
Have you seen Jaws 4? They like to get revenge, those sharks.
Yeah, they do. They like to growl and get revenge.
And they like to go after horny teenagers on sailboats, and they like to attack aquariums and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we all like to go after horny teenagers on sailboats. Like, let's not judge here.
The idea of a thinking Jaws is something that producer Dave and I but we were toying with. Dave and I made this comic scrapbook, our own sort of thing called Brain Stew.
Where's Kiki Dora on the back?
One of the strips is about a shark that we get that we name Bruce, and like his attitude is like oh god, let's see. Well, anyway, you'd have to read the book, but essentially this is him on the back, and he's we're fighting a big hydra, and he's just saying, push him in. That's kind of we thought it'd be really funny if he's just like in one of the strips he swims up to a fish, and the fish is like, "Hi, I'm a fish. What's your name?" And he's just like, "People call me Ah." And he's like, "Why is that?" And then he eats him, and the fish is like, "I get it."
There was this movie. Have you guys ever seen The Prey from 1984?
Yes.
There's a joke that
Yes.
reminds me of that, where it's like, there's this wide mouth frog, and he asks all these people what to feed his babies. Then he goes up to this alligator, and he's like, I just had some babies. What do I feed them? What do you feed your babies? Well, I feed my babies wide mouth frogs.
Dude, that reminds me. Okay, we'll talk about it later, but The Prey, I actually was just thinking about we'll have to get to the next topic, guys, before I get
It's still my turn, Amanda.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
Not done yet. Let the man finish.
So mine would be Damien from The Omen when he was just a kid.
Okay.
Like, he doesn't quite fully understand what he is, but yet he kind of does. Like, there could be like a voice in his head toying with his judgment.
Okay. I like that.
No one else supposed to talk about it? Okay, I see how it is.
Because it's a good idea. Nobody has any questions about it, Brian.
There's no qualms with The Omen.
There's no qualms with The Omen.
Why does my daddy look like Atticus Finch? My mommy was a real bitch. Spoilers.
Yeah. You're gonna jump from the roof, man.
Oh my God.
I just wanted an erector set.
Since who was my mom, Lee Remick? What's the guys who plays that movie? There's Lee Remick and
Gregory Peck.
Gregory Peck. That's right.
That's
the guy from Moby Dick.
Yeah.
There's one thing I think that would be really cool that's not a sentient being. What if the puzzle box could be like just a sort of the lament configuration? What if it was just sort of a passive observer as it was handed from person to person, and it could tell the story of each new person that had it and ended up getting eaten by Cenobites, kind of thing?
Oh, that's a good idea. Like the Puzzle Chronicles.
Like, and that would be a perfect anthology series, right? Every episode, a new person gets the box, and it's their demise.
And it eventually cross over into the Nightbreed universe.
Ooh, yeah, the most boring Clive Barker property. I knew that would happen.
It has begun.
Round one.
Fight.
Nightbreed is my favorite.
Okay, here's the thing. My most recent, I used to love Nightbreed, but then I got the director's cut, and I hadn't
that whole
seen it for
80s
years.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it for years, and the director's cut is boring as fuck.
It really is.
So I need to go back to the original version and watch that again. Because as of right now, I see Nightbreed as a really boring movie.
No, I feel you on that because I watched the unedited version, and there was like a 5-minute musical number.
Yeah, it was awful.
And I was like, and it was so funny. I was watching it, and my friend was like, "I thought you said it was good." I'm like, "I don't remember this part."
I was like, "I don't remember this Captain EO bullshit."
Yeah, like I don't remember this. And like she said,
anyone that knows what that is, more props to you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have the director's cut.
Yeah, well, yeah, that
horrible,
musical
Brian.
scene was awful. Like, I sat there and I was trying to get my friends to watch it, and they were like, "What is this?" And I was like, "This is Captain Tennille."
It's good. Trust me, it's good.
It's a good film, but that part really threw me off. I was like, it's like 5 minutes of this girl just like Captain
I'll
Tennille.
take Lord of Illusions over Nightbreed any day of the week right now. In my mind.
Okay. Well, Lord of Illusions is good. That one's good. But I have a love for Nightbreed just because when I saw the original version. But Ray, it's Ray's time to talk. Ray, sweetheart, if you had to pick a point of view, what would it be?
I would pick Almer in Brain Damage. I want to know his backstory really bad.
You want to know where the fucking colors? Oh, I like that.
I want to know where he came from, and if he sees shit when he injects his goo,
Yeah.
Tripping.
The manage.
Ugh, no.
So you don't
Put on that.
This time.
So you don't want to know how the Catholic priest learned Taekwondo.
I do not.
No. We're not talking about Dead Alive. We're talking about brain.
I'm sorry.
We're talking about brain damage is not Dead Alive. Brain damage
I kick ass for the
is
Lord.
Yeah. Brain Damage is a whole other film. It's kind of in the same universe of Basket Case.
Okay.
It's an 80s film that's about this guy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alien,
That rang a bell.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about The Purge and it just
Amanda, I have one I want to ask you about. Do you think this would be a good one?
Good deal.
Gizmo.
I've read the Gremlins novel. That was impressive, actually.
Really? From Gizmo's perspective? Would Gizmo's perspective be good?
It was from Gizmo's perspective, and
Wow,
Gizmo is like a fucking scientific genius in the book.
Really?
Aww.
I thought he learned everything from TV. Like I have the second.
He learned
book
how to
too.
speak our language from watching like 2 days of TV, but like his thought process was of a genius.
HBO Cinemax.
That's me if we have cable.
Fuck you, Billy.
All right. Well, I have an interesting question.
Sorry.
I have a really interesting question, real quick, guys.
Why the hell are you cooing at me?
I'll be right back.
That damn horny
Okay, you know
pigeon.
what? See, you need to quit making me laugh because every time you make me laugh, I have to go to the bathroom. So thank you for that. You fucking piece of shit. I love you.
Don't forget to use the toilet paper.
Are you sure it's Steve and not the wine?
Chop, you're being super quiet. What's up, bro?
Nothing. Just watching you guys, I guess, at this point.
You're like, I'm just hanging out.
Just hanging out,
I'm just
chilling.
sitting here with my rubber knives and my flannel shirt. Just going.
And
Chop,
your
that's the
crew
first time we've been on the same
reminds
show
me.
together, buddy. That's awesome.
That reminds me, it's time to change.
All right.
Oh my god.
Good to know.
First, turn the camera off. Jeez.
You know what? No.
I'm just going to feel like a massive shirt pile next to him, just like in case someone wants me to change it.
Oh, you're rebel now.
Hey guys, so I was thinking about putting together an episode of the top 10 horror movies of the last decade. How hard do y'all think that would be to come up with that list? Because I'm having a little bit of trouble narrowing it down until I actually was like, okay, now which ones would I put a star by as for sures? And when I did it, I had started with a list of about 30, and I had highlighted 9. So I was like, oh, okay, apparently I do have like a top 10. So how
What's
hard
your
do
top
you
9?
think to narrow down? You really want to know?
No, don't spoil it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to spoil it. I'm going to do a video about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it actually is, I was like, this is more widely representative of how much I like in horror than I thought it would be. Like there's a little bit of this subgenre, a little bit of this subgenre, a little bit of this subgenre, of course, one from my favorite subgenre and all this stuff. So like it was actually, while I thought it would be hard, when I made a list of like, basically I looked at like a bunch of different lists of the top movies of the last decade. And I was like, okay, I'll write down the ones that I really like that might be in the running. And I ended up with like 30. And then I'm like, okay, which ones would honestly be in my top 10? I got to 9 super easy. So you think it's going to be hard, but then it ends up not being that hard, actually.
What about top 10 movies, 10 from each decade?
Well, I mean, that's a lot more work. That's a bunch of different videos.
Okay.
You could
How about
rather than.
How about starting from your favorite decade, the 70s?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know,
Okay, well, that would be like the 10 movies I've seen from the 70s.
Well, I have another topic we can talk about.
Go for it.
Something that I am interested to hear what everybody has to say. And I'm just going to make a disclaimer, guys. A lot of people are messaging me right now and asking to join the little hangouts. And like I said earlier, disclaimer, guys, thank you guys for wanting to be a part, but it's kind of like a first come, first serve basis. So you guys I have your names and I guarantee you will be able to join. This is going to be an every Saturday thing. So I no longer have a co-host. So this is something I'm looking forward to doing every Saturday. So
That's
guys,
like-
just be patient.
It's like I have this list and it's made up for 7 spots, but all of them are already taken. They're already on here. You're too late.
Anyways, I'll finish what I was saying. And so anyways, guys. So don't worry. Just because you guys sent me, I promise you'll have a chance to be on the channel.
She doesn't care about you, but does not want you to stop watching.
No, don't say that because I love all of you and I love you guys so much. Thank you for wanting to come on because I'm gonna give everybody a chance of day to come on. But this is my point of conversation.
This relationship's moving too fast for me.
I don't even buy bananas because that's too much of a commitment.
After Dark's like, I just met her and I thought she was cool, but she's sitting here like talking too much. Anyways, no. So this is the point of conversation.
Wait a minute. Wait. Cecil's being seductive.
I was being patient. I was just licking my lolly.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. You like that, Cecil. You like that. By the way, Cecil, did you get my present yet? You never got my present.
No. What present?
Never got the vinyl that I got you.
No. What present? What?
Remember when I came down to visit and I told you I got you a pop vinyl?
Yeah. Did you send it?
No, I gave it to Fuego.
Did it get confiscated?
No, because it was a Hulk pop vinyl, remember?
Oh, no, I haven't seen that yet.
Well, you need to tell Fuego next time he needs to bring it. Because I forgot it at his house when I was coming over to the stream. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can get it from him.
I was
Thank you. I appreciate it. Now I feel the need to get you a pop vinyl.
No, you don't. You're gonna give me the dude. You're gonna give me your friendship. That's all.
Oh.
I gave you the Hulk pop vinyl because you were like, fuck this, I'm going to work out. And I was like, he needs to see that pop vinyl. So when he works out, he's like,
I actually need that. Yeah, I need to get back on that horse.
Dude, but honestly, guys, at that point, no, Cecil, you look fucking awesome, dude.
No, I appreciate it. No, yeah, I gained back a little bit, but it's not a problem. It's nothing I can't fix again.
No, dude, you lost so much. You have no idea. Because I saw you the other day on the live stream, and I was like, go fucking Cecil.
Well, I had proper motivation. I had a lot of hate to work out.
Well, I understand that too, because I'm going through a troll right now, so.
I understand. Is there? Oh, yeah. Well, actually, not as much. I've had an outlet, thank goodness.
No. I have like a major troll who said that I was homophobic.
Is it the same one that you were posting about?
Yeah.
Wow. Why haven't you blocked him yet?
Because he got me 8 viewers because he went on blogs and he told everybody to block my channel. They're like, oh, block her? I'm gonna add her. So
well, that'll happen. Yeah. Look, hey,
exactly.
Hey,
it's like reverse marketing, isn't it?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, right?
What these haters don't realize is that dislikes help your channel as much as likes do because it's all interaction.
Exactly. Yep. And more people watch my channel.
Does not care.
But the funny part is all the hate is coming from somebody who actually I know, so it's like even funnier. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause it's like, oh. And we'll talk about it later. But my next question is going to be, there's a lot of horror franchises out there. And if you guys wouldn't know, actually had original castings from other actors. Like Men in Black originally was not going to go to Will Smith. It was going to go to David Schwimmer. The original...
Ew, yeah.
The original Candyman was going to go to Eddie Murphy.
Ew.
And Sandra Bullock.
Be my victim.
Yeah.
Shrek. Be my victim, Shrek.
That's what I was going for. Thank you.
Oh my god. Okay, between fucking Cecil and Steve, I fucking can't. Okay? You're fucking ruining my shit.
What can't you do, man?
I'm just trying to learn Steven's voices so I don't do those because I like fancy myself a fun little voice guy, but not on his level by any stretch. So I'm just gonna avoid.
No, but your fucking Shrek was awesome. So
it's not hard to do. Yeah, it's just.
And in the morning, remember the waffle joke?
I'm making waffles.
I'm making waffles.
Oh God, that being said,
I'm looking down.
Anyways,
Tell me about the layers, Cecil.
It's like an onion.
Yeah.
So many layers.
What do you mean,
layers and people don't like them?
Because I smell funny? No.
So my question was, if you guys had to pick the worst casting decision in a horror film, what would it be? And I'm gonna start with After Dark.
I think you covered a couple of good ones right there.
Yeah, I was like, there were some really bad ones.
Yes. After Dark. If you had to pick one horror casting that you were totally against, what would it be?
I got it.
Wait, are you talking about one of these that actually happened?
Yes.
Or one of these that we heard about that never actually happened?
Something that happened.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
I will say Brian can go. I'm racking my brain right now.
Okay. Well, do you want me to come back to you after dark?
Yes, please.
Okay. Cecil?
No, I got to think about it too.
All right, let's go. All right, go ahead, Chomp.
Hornswoggle from the remake of Leprechaun.
Ooh.
Because he
That
basically
was
did.
perfect. Damn it.
He might have been good if they let him fucking talk.
That is an
maybe.
excellent choice.
Finally, I did something right! Yay!
I mean, a real easy one. This isn't the most creative answer, but either of the two new Pinheads were fucking god awful.
Yes, they were. That was actually my pick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I have others. No, I have
Okay.
others.
What about Charlton Heston as Roy Scheider from Jaws? I mean, as Chief Brody from Jaws.
No, she said ones that did happen. You're not listening, Brian. Go.
No, yeah,
How dare you.
no. He was originally gonna have Charlton Heston be for Chief
Well,
Brody.
no, I'm talking about like a casting thing that happened in a horror franchise that you.
Oh, it happened.
Ones that did happen.
All right, let me think.
We are going to need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a larger stream.
I'll save it.
Now I gotta look at my movie collection. Everyone just goes quiet. Like, I don't know.
No, I'm listening.
Waiting on you, Brian.
No, it's actually we'll go to Ray now. We'll go to Ray, because I know Ray has a million. Because I know the one thing she's gonna pick.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
The one movie you've hated.
Oh, I've hated a lot of movies, girl.
I know, but the one that we recently talked about, and you're like, the fucking casting was awful. But anyways, go ahead.
Oh, the fucking the
Bloodline.
Day of the Dead Bloodline.
I knew you were gonna
remake.
say Bloodline. Yeah.
Was that any
the
good?
Captain wrote. No! Oh my God, no!
Okay.
It was horrible.
I need to watch. Did you put up a review, Ray? I need to watch it if so.
I did put up a review that
All
I
right,
had.
I'm gonna go put it on my watch
fever,
list.
And I was.
Hold
super
on a
angry.
second. Hold on a second. Ray, go on your Bloodline tangent because I love it because it makes me laugh. And go.
It's just a fucking abomination, and I'm mad that I wasted that much time. And all the casting in that movie sucked a bag of dicks. Ugh.
Not a box, but a bag.
A whole bag.
Damn it! I still need to watch Terrifier. You have that up on your channel too.
Oh my God! Please
Way
watch
behind
it
on that
and
one.
then talk about it
Yeah.
with me.
Oh, hey, Ray, was the trailer for Day of the Dead Bloodline better than the movie 100%?
Yeah.
Oh, the trailer was so good.
I know, that's what I was saying. That's why I thought it was going to be good.
Damn.
I was hesitant for it because Day of the Dead's one of my favorite movies, and all like the remakes that they've tried to make have been shit, and this one was just like the cherry on the shit sundae. It was so painful to watch. It was so painful to watch the characters interact with each other, and the storyline was terrible. It's just
Damn, I gotta watch your Kuso review too. You're the only person who's seen review that.
I gotta talk about Kuso for a minute. Because
I love this. You're just reviewing all the movies that we've done trailer reactions for. Everybody else is like,
okay.
fuck yeah.
I have to give a shout out. I have to give a shout out to my friend from Channel, formerly from Channel Awesome, fucking Count Jacula formerly from Channel Awesome.
Jacula was on Channel Awesome? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Jacula's awesome.
Yeah, I love him. And he did a review of Kuso, and he said in his fucking review, he goes, yeah, Amanda from Channel Sundown told me it was the worst movie she's ever seen, and it was very awful, so I knew I was going to love it. Props to Channel Sundown. Because every time I say I hate a film, he loves it. Just saying. But yeah, like, so we're talking about that. Yeah, that movie was awful. The movie was awful, but fucking Jacula loved it, so it's all good. I love you, Jacula, if you're watching. I'm surprised he hasn't popped in on here because he usually like just pops in and goes, hey, let's talk about shit. Anyways, yeah.
I should interview Count Jacula at some point.
Yeah, he's awesome. Actually, I'm surprised.
I need to watch more of his stuff.
Yeah, he's fucking. I'm surprised.
I love his Return of the Living Dead review.
Yes.
The way he goes on and on about Linnea Quigley in that review.
Yeah, he's right behind us too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's fucking hilarious. I love him to pieces.
Fuck, he gets mad views. Nice.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
The name Count Jacula, how can you go wrong?
He's funny.
I'm gonna reach out to him.
See, OCD Horror asks, I missed your Terrifier review, Ray. Did you like it?
Yep. I loved it.
Okay.
And he's apologizing for not liking it. And don't apologize. That's your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You're all entitled to your opinion.
Don't be ashamed of your opinion.
No, because there's a lot of things I like that people don't like. Hence, Death Note.
Doc the Metal Freak says Meg Ryan in Amityville 3.
Oh God.
She just played a teenager that got killed. It's not like she had to know Shakespearean fucking inflection. It wasn't a great role.
Is she actually good in anything though? Like, not to be a dick, but
Yes. She's good in something.
what? What is she good in though?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure she's good in something.
It's got to be there somewhere.
No.
And I'm sure Tom Hanks is probably involved.
Probably. Well, he was in fucking what was it? Don't Look Into the Woods. Don't Go Into the Woods. I'm trying to remember which horror film he was in. Because you had Jason Alexander, who was in Burning.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had who else? It was Helen Hunt that was in The Burning as well.
No, Helen Hunt was not in The Burning.
Who was it that was in The Burning?
She had a really small role.
Yeah.
She had a very small role. I believe Helen Hunt was actually in The Burning.
I remember her from Trancers. That was the first thing I saw her in.
Okay. Well, she was actually in The Burning, I believe, because she
Jason Alexander was in The Burning. Fisher Stevens was in The Burning.
Fisher Stevens, yeah. From Early Edition.
No.
Mm-hmm.
From Short Circuit. Have respect.
Oh my God, Short Circuit and Early Edition. If you not remember the TV show Early Edition. Sorry.
Hackers.
He was in Early Edition too. So yeah, that shows, oh God, we're showing our ages when you quit now. I'm 21.
But you said you're looking at them.
Shut up, Chop.
You already told us your age.
I pay
Stop
attention.
lying to people. Stop it. Stop lying to people on YouTube.
All right, so the next topic I want to get into is actually, if you guys don't know, one of my favorite actresses that I love, Jessica Harper. You might know her from a little film called Suspiria. Yes, and she was also in Shock Treatment, the sequel to Rocky Horror Picture Show, and she's in Phantom of the Paradise. And she has just released, she saw the screening of the Suspiria movie, the new Suspiria film, and she said she loved it. She thought it was fantastic. Yes.
I read a description of what happens in one of the scenes, and it's like, it
Do
sounds
not
really fucking
tell
brutal.
me.
I'm not, but it just sounds really fucking brutal.
Yeah, well, Suspiria is a very brutal film.
Right, but I remember they were in talks for making it PG-13, and then all of a sudden they described this scene, and I'm like, yeah, that's not going to be PG-13.
No, they would never do a Suspiria film that's PG-13, never.
Yeah, hard R, get the fuck out on that one.
Right?
Yeah, right.
No,
Exactly.
they wouldn't do it. They would not fucking do it at all.
I'm sure they would if they were given enough money, but or if they didn't have like a faithful director.
And we lost the host.
Oh, damn it.
And
Amanda.
Ray's is just mysteriously empty.
And there goes the street.
We're back. We're back. We're back. No, we're back. It just,
Where the fuck did you go?
Never mind.
Never mind.
You can't keep it straight and then you're going to leave.
Shows off Amanda. Go back.
God
So,
damn it.
Cecil,
Yeah.
what is your pick for worst horror casting?
You know, I never actually settled on one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you have anyone else to go to, and then can I go after them?
We talked about
Yeah.
right? Steve, do you have any bad horror castings?
Not actually set in stone castings, but people that were offered roles but turned them down. That I
No,
thought
we're not
would
going
not
to.
be
My
good.
set in stone casting would be Jackie Earle Haley as Freddy. I thought that was bad.
Yeah. No, that is. Yeah.
Vince Vaughn as Norman Bates.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you go.
that's a good one.
There
Yes,
you
that's
go.
a good one.
Oddly enough, he was the best part of the remake.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because Anne Heche, I wanted to go through the screen and hand Anne Heche a paper bag and say, try to act out of this, please.
Wait, there was a part in the remake that was different from the original? I don't believe it.
Oh, really? Never. Never. Never.
The only thing they added was like Vince Vaughn masturbating. Mike, is that right? Or was there
Yeah.
more?
Yeah.
That was the one bit of creative license they took.
That basically was it.
Hey,
Well, we gotta make
you
this movie
jerk
rated R
off in
somehow.
this scene. We're gonna make it a little different.
I laughed during that scene.
So, I want to hand the floor over because we basically talked about what we want to talk about. I want to hand the floor over to the viewers and to my fellow YouTubers that I have on the channel now, which I greatly appreciate y'all joining me tonight. And I want to go ahead and start with After Dark because this is the first time being on the channel. After Dark, is there anything that goes through your mind that you would like to make relevant and you would like to speak about?
Nothing I can think of offhand. Yeah, no, nothing comes to mind. Sorry.
Well,
I'm at a
I'm
weird
going to
point
Cecil because I'm pretty sure Cecil has a lot to say right now about a lot of shit. So, Cecil, the floor is yours, my friend.
I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for.
I'm looking for anything that kind of is in your kind of thought process right now. Anything you would like to discuss. Anything that comes to your mind that you would like to make irrelevant.
Well, I am currently dealing with a possible transition for both myself and the show.
Okay.
There is a chance that at least myself, possibly myself and producer Dave, might be in the next few months making a transition to LA.
Yep.
There's a chance for that. So I have been offered a opportunity to help out another horror property out there that I've been sort of a part of tangentially for the last 4 years. And our whole channel has been helping out an event for the last 4 years. And they have asked to possibly bring me on in some capacity that would be full-time. And they have an office over Universal City. So it should be interesting if I'm able to make that jump. There's some logistics I have to figure out, but yeah, what's been on my mind recently is that the horror show might be moving to LA at some point.
Nice.
And I don't want to say anything, but I heard about that. And Cecil, like, I'm so fucking proud of you.
Hopefully it works out. We'll see what
No,
happens.
but Cecil, I'm so proud of you. And you want to know something funny? The reason why I didn't go to Frightmare Fest in Dallas is because I'm saving up because I decided to go to LA for Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, really? Yeah, I would be I would be out there for that this time.
Yeah.
And I would be covering it for both my channel and this other property, most likely.
Well, because I was talking to my friend. My friend was like, so you rather go to LA at the end of the year? And I was like, yeah, because I'm going to have to save money for that. So I took all my money from Frightmare Fest and I put it in like a little like bank account. And I was like, that's going to be my Halloween Horror Nights. Because Frightmare Fest in Dallas is amazing. You know, you had a bunch
and they're
of
doing Stranger Things this year.
I know that's why I want to go because I love Frightmare. I love Frightmare Fest. It's amazing and stuff. But any chance, I've been wanting to go to Halloween Horror Nights forever. And the only reason I haven't gone is because I don't know anybody.
It's so good. Well, we could link up, obviously.
And that's what I'm saying. That like if I go up there because I had a little bit of drama with somebody. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, like the only reason I didn't go beforehand is because other people on my channel didn't have the means to go. So I felt like I was kind of going back on my channel because I was kind of like, well, my other
you gotta
teammates.
go with someone. Marsha and I went and covered it in 2016, and it was fucking great, dude. It was so much fun. So yeah.
And also, I wanted to point out that I'm actually doing a Mother's Day special on the ChannelSundown. It's called Ghoulish Guardians. It's a Mama Horror Hangout. And guys, I say that I like to do live streams on the weekends, but this Saturday is designated just for horror moms because being a horror mom, we are a different type of people. We really are because we actually have children, but we also have a deep appreciation for horror. So I would love to have that's what we're going to do next Saturday. We're having a deep discussion with moms who love horror. Excuse me. Because it's a whole other commodity with mothers who love horror versus just any horror fans in particular. And I invited Marsha Parker from your channel
She told me. Yeah, I was gonna say we're actually piggybacking on that the following day. Our live stream is going to be the top 3 moms in horror movies.
Good deal.
So, yeah, that's going to be the sort of follow-up because Marsha told me that's what you're doing. And she's like, we should do the top moms in horror. I'm like, I think Amanda's doing that. And she's like, no. She's talking being a mom of horror. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, then we'll do that. It'll kind of piggyback. So
because that's why I did it on Saturday.
I'm gonna put out a graphic tomorrow because it'll be a week ahead of time, but I'm going to send you our graphic right now. I'm actually proud of it.
Because I don't want to do it on Sundays just because those are your days. And like,
no,
it's not even that. It's because I want to fucking watch your stream.
I just sent you the graphic on Facebook. If you want to
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it right now. You just sent it.
It's pretty dope. I'm pretty happy with it, actually.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Right?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so that's I'm gonna put that out on the interwebs and the social medias tomorrow. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're good. No, but that's the thing about it is that like I was talking to her about it because I was like, and I never met Marsha. Every time I came down to visit, Marsha was always busy within reason. Within reason, I understand that when you have a new baby,
brand new kid.
Yeah, exactly. So, but she's been so sweet about it. Like, I'm just like, hey, whenever you're available and stuff. And just like the thing about it is like, and the thing about it, it's been so hard to kind of like establish kind of a horror stream with moms. Ray's going to be there. But me and Ray were talking about this, weren't we, Ray? We're like, all of our horror friends are guys.
Yeah. Should I get Susie in on it? Susie's going to be here.
I did message Susie. Susie hasn't got back to me yet, though. Oh, okay. But I did message Susie.
I'll talk to her tomorrow. She's going to be here tomorrow. So.
Yeah. So, but me and Ray were talking back and forth. We were like, all of our horror friends are males. We don't. And even After Dark, I don't know After Dark. I'm just reaching out to you now. Are you a horror mom by any chance?
No, I responded back to that group chat just going, unless you count animals. No, I'm not a mom.
Yeah.
I count animals. I have a little boy. Little kitty boy.
He has a couple.
Did you just assume my gender?
Did you not know it was Stephen Guinevere Atkins?
I just swallowed my wine, Steve. You did that on fucking purpose, and I don't appreciate that. As soon as I took my sip of my wine, he goes, "Did you just assume my gender?"
Stop making fun of my voice. I'm on treatments, damn you.
Oh my god, you're totally gonna do my fucking trailer. Like, okay, I would love to do like what I want to do really is to do like my trailer to be like my friends commentating on what my channel is.
I kept bumping my head on the ceiling. Mice is in the corners. And
no, I would love to like.
Kept yelling at me with a glass of wine in her hand, and I think a Funko Pop came to life and flipped me off. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but.
No, but I would love to like show my videos and somebody would be like, yeah, she drinks a lot.
Hey, Count Jacula's here. We were just talking about you.
Yes, dude. I just talked to Count. I just sent you the fucking link, dude. I've been waiting for you to respond forever. And
I actually just sent him a friend request because I want to ask him about possibly doing that interview if possible.
Well, I fucking Count. I've been waiting for you. I left a spot open for you forever, and you haven't checked it because you're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. I hate you. No.
What about he's gonna come in like Amanda?
He's gonna jump on here and be like, Amanda, you're stupid. I'm stupid, but you're a cunt. I love him. No, but yeah, no, we have like a little back and forth, guys.
You need to watch your language. Watch your language.
God. Don't tell me to watch my language.
Watch your language. The children watching. It's YouTube.
I hope there's not children watching. I had age restriction on my.
Got to be family friendly.
To be fair, children, if they won't watch it, they will find a way around it. So.
Hey, my Vomit Gore episode was completely family friendly.
Honestly, Cecil, this is really funny, but I'm not going to tell you who, but somebody from your channel was watching our live stream with Chop, and he was like, Amanda, you have to watch your language. You're cussing in front of a little kid. And I was like, wait, what? They thought fucking Chop Block was 17. They thought Chop Block was like 15, 16 years old.
For one, I'm 20, and for two, I'm 6 feet tall.
No, but they're like, how can you cuss like that in front of a child? I was like, I'm sorry.
And I heard worse. Way
Chub,
worse.
Chub, you should not take that ever as an offense, bro. In 5 years, you'll be wishing people were still taking you for 17. Trust me.
Yeah, I just don't care about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's say, give me a few minutes, straighten up the apartment. Why are you straight? Okay, I'm about to call him out. Why the fuck are you straightening up your apartment, Jack? Nobody's gonna see your apartment. Every time you do a live stream, it's when the proximity of your fucking computer and your bottle of vodka. So nobody's gonna see your apartment.
Oh, he's a vodka man? Nice.
Yeah, he drinks fucking vodka. He drinks vodka like a daily. Okay.
But if he gets really fucking hammered,
he gets fucking ignorant.
He could fall and hurt himself on something that isn't cleaned up out of the floor.
Okay, that's true.
I still have
clean your floor, Jack. Please clean your floor because I don't want to get hostile. I don't want to fucking hear your shit about how you fell over and hurt yourself.
Safety.
My answer is still Jennifer Tilly.
What? Hey.
That's what he does.
I have a question for you. What's your favorite titties in horror movies?
That was his fucking. He was so drunk, Cecil. He was so drunk. He was like, "What's your favorite titties in horror films?"
Return of the Living Dead 3.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
favorite titties.
Oh no, Ray, Chop, no better, and Steve. They know how, guys. I'm warning y'all. I love Jackula, but if you guys, he will come on the stream and all bets are off. I'm just saying.
That's what makes it fun.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, me and him go back and forth.
I used to hang out with a comic book artist when I was younger. He's in New York. He's working in the business now.
Yeah.
And Jackula reminds me a lot of him.
Okay, well then before he gets on, I'm gonna go use the bathroom because I have a chances are he's gonna make me laugh really hard. And
it's the third time in this stream.
So, I'll be back.
What artist? Oh, it was the fourth.
Oh.
I'm gonna swap over to my phone real quick because I'm dying for a cigarette. So give me 1 sec.
Steven, what artist?
He probably wouldn't want me to say his name.
Oh, really? Okay.
Given the story I'm about to tell.
Does he work it for the big two or anything?
He did briefly. He used to do cover work.
I'm going to be right back, you guys.
I'm getting into that world, so I might know him actually.
Well, his stories are crazy. Like he's got another friend that told me this story he was doing, where he got so drunk in a hotel, and he went skinny dipping in the hotel pool. But he failed to remember that in the hotel bar, in the lobby, there's a large window that looks into the pool. And they saw his naked ass just swimming around.
Whoops.
He got arrested. And he couldn't remember anything. He was kind of a blackout drunk. And they arranged to let him go and stuff. So he came back and he's like, his Bruce Lee underwear is hanging on like.
Hey, After Dark, babe, you're on twice.
Yeah, she switched over to her.
Holy crap!
Okay.
Yeah, I just switched over.
Oh,
in stereo.
Echo.
What the fuck is he sending me?
Think
Is that better now?
I got a set.
Yep.
I got a message from him.
So
People, stop messaging me. I'm sorry. I already said this earlier. People do not message me to join the chat because I've already told everybody that I had spots open, and first people that called it have it. So.
Stop calling. She doesn't care. Go away.
No, don't say that. No, but fucking Jackula called it. I called to him earlier. Okay.
Stop messaging her. She doesn't care about your wants or needs. Just watch the show and
Shut
shut the
up,
fuck
Steve. Oh my god, but she has it back. Oh my god, please say that one more time. That shit made me laugh so hard. Okay, Sadie, do my whole. I'm sorry, guys.
You want me to do the whole bit again or what?
Yes, it was fucking hilarious.
Okay.
The ChannelSundown trailer.
Okay. Oh, you want to do the Sundown trailer? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the bit was we started with the Don LaFontaine movie trailer voice, kind of what my version of it anyway, and then a brief explosion of Arnold Schwarzenegger at the end.
Yes, just do it.
Okay. One channel, one woman, one desire. Channel Sundown. She likes a lot of stuff. I'll do this bit for Cecil while he's apparently mixing in another.
No, wait, he didn't hear you. I don't think he heard you, but it's okay. But it's just fucking funny. He goes, Amanda, Channel Sundown. I like stuff. She likes stuff.
Amanda's Channel Sundown. She likes stuff. And we did the, and I did this one thing. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I gotta say, I gotta get going.
Oh,
All right.
Well, you don't have school anymore. What the fuck?
I know, but he's
currently
he needs to
1:30
take a
in the
nap.
morning.
1:30. What is? Are you turning back into a pumpkin? What's going on?
Well, I have a list
I
of
might
like
be.
5
You don't know my life.
people. You don't know my life, homie. All right, Brian, I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? I'll text you tomorrow before the stream. But I have a list of people right now who want to join, so they'll just take your spot.
All right, night, guys.
Bye, Brian.
Pleasure to hang with you.
Brian,
right.
hey, hold up. I'm texting you something real quick. Just, okay, get off and I'll send it to you, okay?
Okay, see you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Love you, Brian. Bye.
I wanna kiss you all over. Is that what your text is gonna say? And over and over and again.
What's your favorite titty?
I'm a taken girl. Hush.
Till the night closes in.
Well, I like Liam Neeson too.
That's
But,
and the fucking Asian lady comes in, and the night closes in. You don't want cereal?
Wait, you don't want breakfast? Solid.
All right, cheers, Cecil. Cheers.
Cheers. Hey.
Yes. It's been a while since we hung out like those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, we busted it out.
Oh wait, I think it copyright. Stop.
No, you can't. No.
like 50
It's an original cover. You're allowed to do that.
Let's see if the algorithm can match
Our
this.
music roll around the bend.
I hear the train coming.
It's
Coming round the bend.
and as we see the sunshine since I don't know when
Shout out the man in Reno just to watch it. That whistle keeps rolling.
And that's what tortures me.
What do you mean there's no guitar player? What the fuck am I going to do?
Here we go. Okay, fine.
All right, I'll do it.
My name is Channel Sundown. I do movie reviews. I'm singing all the karaoke without a fuse. My name is Made of Stone, and I keep singing on. I don't have a co-host no more, and that's okay with me.
Here we go.
We got serious.
Okay, I'm not kind of for this country music bullshit.
God damn it.
I love fucking Folsom Prison. That's like my favorite song. Anyways.
I wish I could fucking improv better. God, I have to like really
I'm
write
all for
down shit.
improving. I'm all for improving. What are you talking about?
I wish I was better.
Once there was this boy who had stuff in the bathroom.
Oh, I know that. It's Crash Test Dummies.
Oh.
Now this is what you should put in your trailer.
I don't even think we have a melody anymore. She's gone.
I thought we were doing Alice in Chains. Sorry.
No.
I thought we were doing Alice in Chains. I was like, into this fucking point right now. It's like, I. Anyways, yeah. So, anyways.
Burrito.
All right, Cecil. Oh shit! I didn't mean to click on you.
What's up? No, what's up?
No, I'm trying to get. Hold on, I'm getting to where we can go back and forth because I didn't mean to click on me. Now the camera's on me.
We are experiencing technical difficulties.
No, we're back. We're back. Okay, Cecil. So,
Yeah.
what are you looking most for, Mad Monster? What are you looking forward to the most?
Oh boy. Well,
Oh, let me interrupt you for a second, guys. I'm so
All right.
sorry. I didn't think. No, I'm talking to the commenters because they're commenting. Guys, I didn't think I had to say this. I thought everybody knew who Cecil was. But Cecil is from the horror show.
Wait, are people really asking who's Cecil?
Well, I got one message on personal message like, who's Cecil? Cecil is from the horror show. They're the most prolific horror channel on freaking YouTube.
It's catching on.
It is. And so I didn't think I had to introduce them, guys. Everybody knows who this channel is. The channel, the horror show. It hosts. The creator is Cecil Laird. But co-host Hameen and Fuego, Marsha Parker, and Susie Von Slutter. So yes, guys. Okay, done and over with. Now go ahead.
Producer Dave, the bartender.
Producer Dave. I'm sorry.
Bartender. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, but that.
And the guy who shields himself from Cecil's rage when he plays dad of boy.
Man,
Cecil, I didn't mean to interrupt
Second
you.
random stream we've been on together.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking yeah, exactly. Really, that's for real. After dark, you're right.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to interrupt you for that. But people were asking me who you were, and I was like, really? I didn't know I had to introduce you because I introduced everybody else on the channel, not you. But yeah.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. No, we do 2 episodes every day right now. We might actually be changing that. It might go to 1 a day plus 1 a day for all of our patrons because we're going to be launching a Patreon pretty soon. But yeah, so we do everything under the horror umbrella. Reviews, weekly news. Fuego does 2 episodes of Hail to Stephen King every week. So yeah, anything and everything under the horror umbrella we do on the channel. So we are actually less than 100 people away from 20,000 subscribers. So pretty excited.
Yay!
Yes. Good deal. Good deal. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but people were asking me who you were.
I forgot what I was talking about beforehand. That's why I went on.
Yes, you did. I'm sorry. I asked you what the most part of Mad Monster you're most excited about. Yes.
Okay, so I would have to say the fact that even though it's a little weird, things are changing a bit this year. Every year thus far, Fuego has been our main interviewer. This year it's going to be changing. I'm going to be the main interviewer. Yes, that discussion has been had, so it's okay.
Okay, but you know what you're going to ask for me, right?
Well, I have a lot of interview questions to prepare because there are a lot of people I'm going to have to interview. But I will say that while I won't be able to apparently interview him, I am most excited to finally meet the man, the myth, the legend, the man behind the #1 horror icon, in my opinion, Robert Englund.
You're supposed to interview you about Nice MC Siebel.
Yeah, well, I can ask him about that, but if I get to interview him, they told me that not only will he probably not be interviewed, he will most likely not have time to even do what is it? They said photographs with people. Like they're like he'll sign autographs and stuff, but he's going to be too the line's going to be crazy. So if they're coming to just do, or one or the other, like he either won't do autographs or he won't do pictures. I can't remember what it's going to be, but autographs. I think it's autographs actually that he won't do. I don't know. It's a weird situation, but you'll still be able to go up and meet him and talk to him and stuff. So that's still, apparently you're going to have to approach it in the way of like actually do it as a life event rather than a cell phone event. You know what I mean? So.
As long as when you meet him, say, hey, my friend Amanda Stone loves Nice of Evil. As long as you say that to him,
Well, I'm looking for off the beat. I'm going to be trying to think of off the beaten path questions. I do not want to ask them anything that they've been asked before, or at least something that they haven't been asked a million times.
Well, they get asked about Nightmare on Elm Street all the time. I don't think he gets asked about Night Steps.
Do you still have that belt buckle you wore in Alive?
Yeah, exactly. No. What I'm thinking is like one of the questions I would ask him, which I won't be able to now. And I just dropped some stuff.
I got to show something though. Go ahead. Keep talking, Cecil.
What I was going to say is I was going to ask him, like, okay, Freddy evolved over the course of the movies a bit. You know, he went from totally scary and, like, serious to goofy to overly goofy. You know, if Freddy were to make an appearance nowadays, how would he play him? Like, how would he have evolved as Robert Englund would have played him? Like, how would Freddy interact with his victims now in the day of cell phones and Snapchat and Twitter and all that shit? Like, I think he might have fun answering that question, you know, stuff like that. Asking him something that only he can answer. How would he, as Freddy, have evolved the character if he were appearing in 2018?
That's actually a good question, Cecil. Yeah, that's a good question.
So I'm going to try and think of stuff like that. Sorry, guys. I made a mess. I'm cleaning it up briefly.
No, you're good. I want to make a little shout out to my friend Cecil real quick. Because when I came down to be on the horror show, I was telling him about I love old 80s horror films. And I was telling him about my favorite horror film. And all of a sudden, I was telling him about it. And he turned around and he went in his like plethora of fucking horror merchandise. And he grabbed something out and he went, here. And he handed me my pin to Motel Hell. Which, till this day, I, like, fucking died. I was like, oh, this is my movie! I love this movie! So, I have it right back here in my background. I keep it right back here.
I'm glad you like it.
Key and everything.
I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I mean, Fuego took the Pet Cemetery pin we got in the last band box. We're going to be receiving, apparently, a new band box in the next 2 days.
Well, I'm still waiting for my band box.
Yeah, apparently the one we opened, which we thought was for April because we received it on like April 25th, was apparently March's box. And we're going to be receiving April's box here on like May 8th.
Well, I haven't got my band box for fucking anything yet. So I'm kind of like, I haven't got my April box yet.
Okay.
And I've been waiting.
You'll probably get it in a couple of days.
I hope so, because I'm waiting to do my review, because I'm still waiting for my Ishi review, which I had to work on because apparently my mic, I started trying to speak Japanese and my mic messed up.
Ohayou gozaimashita. Okagesama de.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Moshi moshi.
Mushy mushy mushy, y'all.
No, not mushy mushy. Mushy is bug. So if you answer the phone and say bug, they'll know you're American.
Mushy mushy.
I grew up in Korea though, so I speak Hangul more than I speak Japanese.
I speak.
Everybody's like, Ray. Oh, I'm gonna go in the comments right about. Bye. Oh, Sandra left. Bye, Sandra. I lost. Oh, I'm sorry, Sandra. Ray Animator, meet him. Ooh, who? Oh, where's the groom? Oh, groom and Reanimator's here. There he is. Of course, he's there. He's always there.
Mm-hmm.
He is always there.
Ever present. Constant.
Chop Block, take your knife and begin stabbing to your right, please.
No, no,
Why?
Your other right, dear.
Yeah, I saw that. And who's he trying to kill? Reanimator or
I hope not.
Amanda.
Amanda? Yeah, maybe Amanda. I don't know.
On my screen, it's Chop and then Cecil. So it looked like you'd stab Cecil.
How dare you?
Well, on my screen, he would be chopping Amanda. So that's what he's trying to do.
On my screen, I have no idea what's going on.
On my screen, I don't know because I'm watching Smurfs. Fuck this shit.
How would you know?
All right, so I have another question. Y'all ready? So, I have yet to ask Cecil this because I ask this question a lot on my streams, and I would love to hear Cecil's response to this. Cecil, friend of all friends, I would love to hear your input. If you had to pick one film to be remade, what would it be?
Remade as a movie or remade as like a TV series? Because I heard you guys talking about that too, right?
We're doing that either way. Like, what if you had to do a remake? What form would it be remade?
Now, is this what film do I think needs a remake, or what film would I choose to remake if I had the ability?
Both. Just do both.
Oh shit!
Whatever comes to your mind. What do you?
I would like to do a Nightmare on Elm Street movie or a Tremors movie. I would like to do a reboot of either one at this point, especially after having watched Tremors 6. We are ready for a reboot. That movie was god awful, and Jack is in.
There he is. Hey, oh my god, that piece of shit's here.
Hey,
my answer's still Jennifer Tilly.
Answer's you just remake Jennifer Tilly. That's it.
Jennifer Tilly can't be the answer to everything.
You know.
Oh god, let me introduce this fucker. Hold on, let me introduce this fucker. Guys, this is Jack from Count Jacula. You might remember him from a horror channel called Channel Awesome. He is now here on my
stream. A horrible channel called Channel Awesome. That wasn't
damn, shots fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you're drinking. Cheers. Cheers.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers, brother. Vodka, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he only drinks vodka.
Yep. Love it. Same here.
Son of a bitch.
Jack.
There we go.
Jack, what are you doing? Okay, so you know After Dark.
I do.
You know Cecil from the horror show?
Never met, but I've seen.
Yeah, first time we've interacted. What's up, man? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Good going. I heard you're moving to LA?
We are figuring it out. There are some logistics to be figured out, but I have something that was offered to me, and if we can figure it out, I'll be out there by July or August time, hopefully.
Oh, geez, damn! No.
Well, you won't be far. You won't be far from How far is LA from San Francisco?
About 9 hours.
Yeah, I mean, well, but it's still within driving distance.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I have family in San Francisco. That's why. But no, we were I have family in San Francisco. You know that. I told you that.
Yeah. No, it's exciting, man. Hopefully it'll work out. But yeah, no. Either way, it's nice to meet you, Jack.
Yeah, you too, man.
I found out you're a vodka guy, so you're already close to my heart.
And of course, Jack, you remember Chop Block and Ray, and of course,
I remember Ray. Yes.
Hello, friend.
Hey, Ray, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
And we got Morgan Freeman, aka Steve.
One day we're gonna get that guy's face.
You'll never
You've had it for an entire stream. You just don't remember me.
Well, okay then.
Steven,
so we're just saying is that there's a reason you don't show your face. No, just kidding.
Wasn't there one video?
I'm sorry, I was just going to say Steven should just have a gif of a dancing monkey as his thing, because that's all he is. Everyone just makes him dance.
Oh, that's what we all are.
That's true.
Get down to it.
So, Jack, it's so funny that you joined right now because they brought up Kuzo on the stream.
I fucking love that movie.
Yes.
Fuck you. That fucking film is awful. That film is awful.
Great. I sit down and the doorbell rings. What the fuck is going on? Hang on a minute.
Guys, I totally ordered him a pizza.
You're so considerate, man.
We got a Hawaiian pizza with ham and pineapple.
For a Count Jacula.
For Jack, you
Don't you put that kind of people on the stream.
Are you going to suck my blood?
Oh my God!
Was it a pizza?
Runner?
No, it was Horror Guru. He forgot his keys.
No, but it was funny because they brought up Kuzo on my chat, and I was like, oh, he's still there.
Is that really the Horror Guru just walking?
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
He just.
I had no idea.
He just turned around and walks by. No, but they were talking about Kuzo, and I was like, dude, like I fucking told fucking Jack about this, and he was on his fucking review, and he's like, Amanda for Channel Sundown said it was the worst film she's ever seen, so I knew I was gonna love it.
Yeah. You said it in that way that was like, I have a feeling I'm gonna really love this movie. Like,
The phrase that was quoted was, "This is a pretentious piece of shit."
Is that what I said?
Yeah. That's what you said, and so I was like, I have a feeling I'm gonna love this.
Are we talking about the Neon Demon suddenly? Because
No. I talked about Neon Demon.
Oh man, Neon Demon is a beautiful,
I love that film. That's one of my
beautiful, pretentious piece of shit.
beautifully pretentious. I love it.
Jack.
Oh, it's the worst. It's gorgeous, but it's the worst.
Jack, me and you, we love Neon Demon. We both love Neon Demon.
I love Neon Demon. It's a good movie.
But no, what I was talking about
was the Reffin man. It's peak
but
Reffin.
I loved how he
all
said,
style, no substance.
No, Neon Demon's amazing. No, it's the same guy that did Only God Forgives, fucking Drive. Like, it's fucking amazing. But
have
it's
you
so funny.
seen Valhalla Rising?
No, I've been meaning to though.
I haven't. I've not watched it yet. But
if you think, let me put it this way: if you think there wasn't a lot happening in Neon Demon, wait till you watch Valhalla Rising. That's a whole lot of.
Jack, I'm so glad to hear because I just did an in-depth review that I'm posting now of Ichi the Killer.
Oh, Ichi the Killer is fantastic.
Yes, isn't it? No, but it's so funny that you said that because the people that I told was watching, they're like, "That's the most offensive film ever." I'm like,
hardly.
But it's so funny because it's fucking fantastic. But what I loved apart, like, I didn't know you reviewed it. When you reviewed it, I got a tag, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And like when you had your review, you had a whole link on the bottom. You're like, "Subscribe to Channel Sundown," and I clicked on it, and you're like. Talking about it, you're like, yeah, Channel Sundown says she hated it. Because she hated it, I knew I was going to love it. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, y'all subscribe to Channel Sundown, even though she doesn't like
Look, dude, sometimes the best people to point to are those with the opposite opinions of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, how to put it? Like, you obviously didn't like it, but I don't know, man. Like, here's the thing. I love Flying Lotus. I love Captain Murphy. I love the Duality album. You ever seen that thing?
No, I love Flying Otis. I just didn't like.
Have you seen Duality?
Duality was the short that they did on Adult Swim.
No. Ooh. Duality was an entire album that Flying Lotus put up on YouTube with an accompanying video.
Okay, hold on. What's it called? I'm about to
Duality. Captain Murphy Duality.
Captain Murphy. Okay.
Yeah, it starts out with the line, "Do you want to be a cult leader?" Yeah.
Dude, I have. Okay, what was that? Okay, hold on. Let me sign it. Let me write it down so I can do a reaction to it. But hey, remember that fucking dude? Okay, so we talked about Greasy Strangler.
Yes.
And that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, like no, but remember that. Okay, guys, we gotta talk about something real quick. I'm about to put Jack on the spot. Jack, that shit you sent me.
Which one?
Fucking Nick Cage.
From what?
Nick Cage. Do you want this cake?
Do you want this cake? Yeah.
I was dying the full fucking day for that, and I sent it to you. I was like, Nick Cage said, "Do you want this cake?"
I want it.
Do you want this cake? I want it. Do you want this cake?
I want it.
Dude, Nick Cage was at his Nick Cageiest in Mom and Dad, dude. That is
but fucking Weatherman. Like, he sent me I watched this when I was at my client's house, and I was sitting there watching it, and I was laughing my ass off, and my friend was like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "Jackal sent me something." They're like, "Oh my god, is it fucking?" They're like, "What the fuck did he send you?" That's the first thing they said. I said, "Jackal just sent me a video." That's the first thing they said. Is like, "Oh my god, what did Jackal send you?"
What'd he do? What did that ass do this time?
Like, what did he
show me on the doll what he told you.
Kind of weird Nigerian midget porn. Did he give you a link?
Yeah, exactly. He sent me that video. I know something. I died laughing. Well, did you watch that video I sent you? Will Ferrell. Southwest.
So. Oh my god. Did you send that? You sent that to me on Twitter?
Yeah, let me send it to you again because you will fucking die. This is our humor. Hold on. This is our humor. You're fucking die when you see this because it's fucking. Look up. Okay, you're looking up on YouTube right now. Look up fucking Southwest.
Don't look up fucking on YouTube.
Yeah, look up on YouTube. Look up Southwestern Will Ferrell because it's so funny, guys. You gotta watch it. It's fucking the funniest shit.
Will Ferrell, flight attendants.
Yes.
That's funny.
Watch it. I want to see your reaction to it because you will die. You will fucking die. It's like the Satanist humor. It's fucking hilarious. You will die. Just watch it. We'll talk while you watch it because you'll die. You'll die. It's so fucking funny. It's like Brian Fellows Safari Planet, except for he denounces God. It's fucking hilarious.
So, are we going to talk about horror? Or...
Yeah, we are. I'm sorry. I haven't talked to him.
I'm just kidding.
No, I haven't talked to him in like a week. So
well, we can talk about some more.
Yeah. Well, I haven't talked to you, Cecil, in a while, but no.
No, I missed you.
I missed you too. So, Cecil, I would love to hear. Okay, Mad Monster. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Did you see the guest list? It's like chock full of
I did.
Nightmare on Elm Street people and all that good stuff.
Well,
I do not know if I can get down to Mad Monster in Arizona this year. I hope I can.
Have you been before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude, Jack, if you come,
Jack, I wanted to come down. Like,
if you do, dude, you'd have a place. I mean, you could crash
Really?
if you needed to. Yeah.
Cecil.
How many? Well, here's the real question: how many spots would be available?
What do you mean?
Well, it would probably be more than just me.
As in how many?
He has a whole.
Maybe
house.
my wife. Almost definitely Horror Guru.
Here's the deal. We've already got Jason from Sinister Cinema Reviews coming down.
Okay.
He's coming down, and then possibly Cody Leach, who is doing the Voorhees fan film, might be coming down. But I have my room with a bed, and my roommate has a bedroom, and I have 2 couches and a half couch and tons of floor space otherwise. So I don't know what you'd be okay with or anything.
Well, how far away are you from the
20 minutes?
20 minutes from the hotel.
20-minute drive, and I'd be, I could carpool everyone. I have an SUV.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, he has a very.
The thing is, I'm gonna be working the thing, so I have to be there. I'm gonna be all involved and stuff, and we're gonna have a table too. So if I get people in, I just ask that you kind of help out behind the table a little bit, but it doesn't have to be just talking about, you could talk about your deal too. You know what I mean? Talk about Count Dracula and all that stuff.
Well,
you'd have a home base, essentially, is what I'm saying.
Well, Cecil, I'm going to tell you about this. I'm going to call it out now.
I've been looking forward to talking to Horror Guru too, also, by the way.
Well, no, I was wanting to come down in July for it, but the only thing I had was I don't want to be a part of the channel. I just want to go there and observe.
Yeah, well, hey, there's costs to living.
All right, let me see how
Oh my God, Cecil, I want to come just to support the horror channel.
I know, I understand, but that's the thing. I can't legitimately, because I am in direct contact with the guy running the thing. So I can't get people in if they're not going to be helping behind the table. You know what I mean?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be on camera.
Well, that's fine. I'm not going to require people to be on camera. Behind the table, have you been to a convention? Behind the table just means
Dallas conventions. I've only been to Shreveport and Dallas conventions, and what I do is they sit on the table, and then I sit on the sign.
Yeah, you sit behind the table and you talk about the show, and that's it. When people come up, you tell them what the show is. You can tell them about your show. That's all you have to do, and then everyone takes shifts. They can go check out the convention and stuff like that, and watch panels they want to watch.
Well, then we'll talk about it in a minute because I really want to come down, but the thing about it is I don't want it to be like Channel Sundown. I want to come down as an associate with the horror show. I want to help the horror show.
That's fine.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I'm with it. And Jack, just as a side note, I'm going to reach out to you. I'm not putting you on the spot, so I'm just going to throw this idea out there. Feel free to not answer. But I would love to do an interview with you. We've been doing it. So I interviewed Lee from Drum Dums. I interviewed Cody Leach from his channel. I've been sort of making my way through other horror channels. Well, I haven't done yours yet, so I need to do yours still. But I'd like to, if you'd be down, we usually do like a horror history interview where we talk about how you got started, how you got all the way to doing what you're doing now. It's a giant commercial, but an interview with you, if you'd be down.
Yeah, no, totally. Is there anything in particular you'd like to talk about besides that?
It's legitimately just a podcast in an interview style. We've been doing our show for we're going on our 5th year, and we've been doing podcasts for almost as long. So we've got over 200 episodes of the podcast. So legitimately, our interviews end up just coming off more as conversations. So I could definitely send you the question list ahead of time if it would make
no.
But Jack,
yeah.
Just don't go to the point that you did the other day.
No, definitely go to the point that you did the other day. I have no idea what that means.
Are you talking about like getting blackout drunk? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, don't get blackout. I mean, feel free to get blackout drunk. It doesn't matter.
No, Cecil, you would get mad if you got blackout drunk because he will tell you the honest opinion about he has on the society, and he has a fucked up view on society. It's right, but it's fucked up, and he'll probably offend a lot of your viewers.
Oh man, I can talk about that right now. I don't need to be drunk talking about society.
No, I know that.
I fucking hate it.
Jack.
You know, my favorite part of Society was the big orgy scene where they all kind of melted together.
Yes. That is a great movie.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Great movie.
Jack, you know I love you, but you know you can be an absolute asshole.
Yes.
Ooh, dang.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know you can.
Well,
you told your viewers to go fucking fuck themselves.
No, did I? Oh, damn.
Yes, you did.
Damn.
Yes, you did. You told me, you're like, Amanda, I like you. I like you even though you don't agree with me on a lot of shit. I like you because you don't bullshit me. But fuck these people that want to suck my dick. And I was like, oh, calm down, Jack.
I was in a mood. Like the whole well, you mentioned Channel Awesome earlier. That's why I was in a mood. That's why I was.
Dude, do you have any insight on all that shit going down right now?
Oh, go for it.
God.
Woo. God.
Because here's the thing. I've been a Nostalgia Critic fan for a while, and I've been seeing all these posts, and I'm dying to know about it.
Okay. I'm gonna stop you for a second.
Did I crack a can? Did I open a can?
Yes, you did. Stop.
That's a can, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me stop this
Abort!
for a second.
Abort!
Okay.
Danger, Will Robinson.
I'm gonna do a disclaimer.
Danger.
Everything that says on my channel, I do not promote or discredit.
The views of Jack do not represent the views of Amanda of Channel Sundown.
Shut up, Steve. Shut up.
Opinions are.
Okay, Jack is my friend, so his opinions are his opinions. So that being said, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. Jack, do it.
All right, here we go. All right, so here's a bit of what was going on over at Channel Awesome. Basically, so the majority of the site was run by a guy called Mike Mashad and his, I think, cousin or brother Greg at this point. There used to be 4 guys total. There used to be 4 friends who basically owned and administrated the channel and did all the management and all that stuff. It eventually got whittled down just to Mike Mashad because everyone else left. And having dealt with the internal problems of the company, I can see why they did.
Really?
Oh yeah, because there was a lot of the other 3 guys were trying to push way harder. Like they were like, dude, we got like 1 million viewers. The iron's hot. Let's do everything. But Mike, for some reason, had the stranglehold. And after beating themselves against like whatever he was doing or not doing for a couple of years, all the other partners left. The original business partners just took off. Like I don't know if you ever saw any of the anniversary specials.
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember the guy that played Mati?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he was one of the business partners.
Oh, okay.
He left. Like he resigned like 4 or 5 years ago. He was one of the original business partners, and there were a few others. One of whom apparently was sexually harassing a bunch of the contributors. Now, I can neither confirm or deny that because I didn't experience it, but that's definitely what was said.
Damn.
Yeah, what was said about I think it was Mike. Actually, I can't even remember his last name. There's more than one Mike. So there was that, and this whole thing started about like it's been happening since the beginning, but it really started about 3 years ago, about 4 months after I came on the site, when mysteriously out of the blue, Allison Pregler got into a fight with Mike Machad, the guy who owns the site.
Right.
And it was a very, you could tell, how to put it, the thing she was angry about was extremely reasonable. Which was she had begun to promote a Patreon because ad revenue was going down.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, I got to do something because I got to keep the roof over my head. And Mike Machad had gotten into an argument with her and said, no, you can't do that. You know, where the people are complaining and blah, 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 blah. And of course, I'm sitting there as a guy on the sideline going like, that's a ridiculous claim. Who cares if, oh no, someone's complaining as someone's making money. Oh no, I guess it's America.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like who cares? Who cares? Oh, it's e-begging. Who cares? You know, like who cares? We definitely shouldn't care. We're the beggars.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're the entertainers. We're that's what we do. We're like, hi, I've entertained you. Spare a coin.
Yeah, we all have our hats out, bro. Like,
yeah.
We're digital mimes.
Yeah, and so she got into a fight with Mike Machad about this, and she got really angry, justifiably so, because one of the bigger contributors had started promoting his Patreon and got no pushback whatsoever
because he was getting the views.
Not only was he getting the views, it became increasingly popular over my tenure at that place. I hesitate to call it a tenure, but I don't know what else to call it. That the owner definitely treated female contributors differently than she treated male contributors.
That's gross.
And it was pretty gross. But well, here's the thing. It was bizarre. Like, you wouldn't like it, but you would understand if he was just like coming on to people. But no, that wasn't it. Like, he would just get into more arguments with female contributors, whereas if you were a male contributor, he would either ignore you or give you exactly what you wanted. You know, and I was
frustrated.
It was very frustrating for a lot of people, and I did not blame them for that, because, you know, if the only thing you hear from the boss is, hey, I resent the fact that you're asking people to give you money, and then you go, yeah, but you're not paying me, so why should you care? And then he's like, and then he just makes you feel bad about it, but then he lets the next guy do it. You know, like that's a problem.
Yeah,
that's a huge problem, and things like that kept happening. And it did feel that at any time Doug could have moved against Machad, but he's either unwilling or unable to.
Is there a chance he doesn't have the power that everyone perceives he has, being the face of Channel Awesome?
There is a chance, but I don't know. Here's the weird part. I don't understand what that would be, because as Doug Walker, he holds all the gunpowder.
You think, right? You'd think.
Yeah, he has all the negotiating leverage. Like, what the hell? He either has to be complicit, or Doug is just such a fucking business idiot that he doesn't realize that he has the upper hand in every situation against Mike Machad.
Because that's been going back and forth. People have been watching his Facebook, and it changed from working at Channel Awesome to worked at Channel Awesome. And yet we still keep seeing new reviews come out for Nostalgia Critic every week.
Yeah.
So everyone doesn't really know what's going on.
I have to assume that he, Machad, and are just completely in sync. It's the only thing I can come up with.
So sad to think about.
It is because it's really disappointing because it doesn't make how to put it. Michael Shaw very obviously likes people that he can control.
Yeah.
Doug's new employees are much easier to control. He pays them. So being paid, you have the choice of either putting up with it or not making any money. Whereas the rest of us, we're still trying to get to that making money part.
Fair enough.
I knew what I was getting into from the get-go. I knew that I wasn't going to get a lot of support or resources from the company. So I didn't expect it. But what I was kind of hoping for, I still didn't get, which was I was hoping to make friends. You know, to make friends.
They didn't open up the community or anything, huh?
Oh no. Like a few people, let me put it this way. A few people tried, but the problem is that the community itself had become so toxic at that point, it didn't matter. Damn. And we would, it was bad. It was super bad. Imagine feeling like you had arrived at a certain point in your career and all of a sudden you're back in high school.
Damn.
You're back in high school. There are jocks. There are the theater nerds. There are the regular nerds. There's the AV club, and no one clicks, and no one talks to each other.
Please forgive me for a minute.
Yeah.
Forgive me for a minute because I want to make a point real quick. I want to make a point to my viewers because the last 3 live streams I've did, I've gotten 100 something views, and nobody's liking my videos. I want to know, why is it that I'm getting like 14 people watching my videos and then I get like 100 views on my videos and I get like 5 likes? I need y'all to like my videos, honestly.
Okay. Here's the math. I'll give you the math on this.
All right, go for it.
All right. Only 5 to 10% will click that button. Either way. Period. So if you get like 100 viewers and you get like 5 likes, that's about right. You know, that's the way it works.
I'm just saying, everybody's watching right now. Why don't y'all click the like button?
It's a difference between watching and interacting. Even though it's a small passive thing, X amount of people are not going to actually do the interaction.
A lot of people just don't want to. Some people are comfortable doing it. The reasons for it are essentially random. They have very little to do with you. Like the videos that have like 1,000 likes, you'll notice also have like 1 million views.
I clicked the like button.
Yeah, I'm just new to this game. I've only been doing this for 6 months, and I only have like 200.
That's the metric.
Like, what you want to pay attention to is your like versus dislike ratio. You don't want that to get too off kilter.
Well, no, I have a hater because you don't remember this, Jack.
Yeah.
You were drunk and you went off my troll.
Oh, I did? Awesome.
Yeah.
I love going off on trolls.
We were doing a live stream and my ex-host said something mean to me and you fucking went off.
Man, I still need to get that story, Amanda. I'm dying to know what's going on there.
No, but he went, fuck you. Amanda might have some bad opinions because she doesn't like good shit, but she knows what she's talking about. Fuck you. You're fucking ignorant. You're fucking being a troll. You're fucking commenting because you have nothing else better to do. And I'm like, oh my God. Jack. You're like, she's doing the shit.
I've been doing this for a while. You know.
Can I just say something real quick? I checked on one of my videos that has 1,400 views and it has 15 likes and 2 dislikes.
Chop!
I never accepted that.
Chop, you were there when he called out my troll, remember?
I just wanted to say that.
How many views did you get?
1,450 something. I clicked off of it just now.
Oh, okay, and you got like about five likes, dislikes combined?
15 likes
15.
and 2 dislikes.
Yeah, that's about right.
But you've only been doing this for like 2 months. You're doing great. I've been doing this for 6 months and I only have like 200 viewers.
Yeah,
but
but
that
my
being
videos are
said,
stupid.
no, you're doing great. No. Okay,
Never say
hold
that,
on.
bro.
I gotta say something real quick.
Never
Okay,
say that.
I'm about to say something. Chop, with everything you're going through, with your, because I know how it feels to have anxiety. And for you to fucking come out and do your fucking animation, which is amazing. You can talk down about your shit all day, Chop. Shut the fuck up because you sound retarded when you say that.
I do that so I can
Hey.
No.
My mom
Okay.
Don't feel bad about yourself,
special
you
needs
retard.
school in Arizona. Hey,
Okay, I'm sorry.
let's watch the R word, guys.
I'm sorry. I was quoting fucking Jack. Jack says it all the time. So
Can I just say I mainly do it so I can take away the power.
No,
from
you
people
said
who
no.
do
Okay, can I say something? I work for special needs. The only people with special needs.
I
are not
have
retarded.
special needs. Is that the
Yeah.
same?
No. People that have special needs are not retarded. Retarded are the rednecks over here that want to be like, I won't vote for Obama, but I want the Obamacare. You're fucking retarded. Retarded is not a special needs slur. It's a stupid slur. Okay. That being said, no, Chop, you've done so much for your anxiety and just everything that you've been going through. Just your animation, everything is amazing. And the fact that you didn't want it, dude, you're always welcome on my channel. You know that you're more than welcome to show your art because your art's awesome. You do a lot of good art.
We should do an anxiety stream. Who here has anxiety? Fucking.
Wait, you
we're doing an anxiety stream. Son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's what
Why,
this is.
why do you think
This
it's
is
speaking
the
to Mayo?
anxiety
It's
stream.
speaking to Mayo. We're not the bars. Where are we? Here.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. We're not at bars. I'm gonna pour myself another one.
Yeah, and I am too.
Can I?
No,
can I
but
just-
here's. Oh, go ahead, Chop. Go ahead.
I want
Be
to say this
quiet.
to
You're
you,
very
Jack.
patient, Chop. By the way.
I want to say this to you, Jack. One time you did give me another chance to be on your stream, which that was
Yeah.
basically when I had a very big anxiety problem. But actually, thanks to that, I kind of tried to force myself to get on here. 'Cause I
Oh,
felt-
excellent. Good.
Because that was my
Wait a
goal.
minute,
just to
wait a
do
minute.
this.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
that's
You
how
just
he
told
wound
me.
up on my channel.
Hold up.
First Is he brought that up?
What?
See,
what?
now-
Jack has streams and I haven't been invited. Okay, good enough.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Well, no, but I'm gonna say though, I
You
thought
you probably weren't anywhere I could get a hold of you. That's probably
No,
it.
I'm just fucking around, bro.
I
I'm just fucking
thought I was just shit because I got messages from people going, Amanda, I had anxiety, and because you invited me on your stream, I got over it. And now
Well,
you're
you
like,
helped me. You helped me get on here. Count Jacula kind of gave me the reason to build up to get
yeah,
on
but
my
you were
streams.
on my stream first with Count Jacula, and then Jacula brought
Actually,
you
I
up.
was
He's
on
giving Count
Steven's
Jacula
stream.
credit, and Amanda's like, "No, I get credit too."
Yes.
I fixed you. I did it.
Look, here's the
Hot
chronological.
water burn, baby.
Here's the
Hot water
chronological
burn, baby.
order of events. Jacula had the stream. Chop Block wanted to get on Jacula's stream. Chop Block had too much anxiety. He was hanging around with us, with me and Queenie Todd and the Wolf Pack over there. And he got on my stream because I fuck around and play guitar and do bad impressions and stuff. So Chop Block got on my stream. I was his first stream, and he's like, "Hey, this ain't too bad." And then we all wound up over here on Channel Sundown, and then Jack hijacked the shit.
He
And we
did.
wound up
He
on Jack's
hijacked
stream.
my fucking stream, Jack. You hijacked my stream.
In
You're
one
like,
night. In one night, Chop Block broke his live stream cherry, came over here, went down the dark side with Jack.
It was fun. I
No,
loved
Was
but
it.
trial by
no.
fire, and he had a ball.
Jack,
But
Wait,
no,
Chop,
no,
this is
no,
your first
no,
live
just be
stream?
serious. I want to be serious for a minute, guys. I'm joking this up, but no, it doesn't matter whose stream. It doesn't matter. We all are friends. We all are friends. And the fact that we can build each other up, that's what all that matters. It really does. Because
I'm saying,
honestly,
I
the
love
horror
it.
show did a lot for me. No, I'm gonna get in the real. The horror show did a lot for me. When I first started my channel, I watched the horror show all the time. And I met Cecil, and he declined me as a friend, but it's all good.
I didn't know it was you.
Yeah, he didn't know it was me. He didn't know it was me. But I met the horror show, and then I started doing stuff through the horror show, and then I met the horror show, and they kind of built me up a little bit. And even Cecil was one of my people. He was like, "Hey, you have knowledge of horror. You should do this," and he kind of promoted me like just as a friend and stuff, not just as like a YouTuber, but I consider him as a friend. So that being said, that's why I want to do these Saturday horror hangouts, is because I want to do what Cecil did for my channel. I want to do for other people what they did for me. I want to put people on a spectrum. They can feel free to talk about what they want to talk about. I want to feel like people had the whole thing, because Cecil, although he's like the most prolific horror channel, he's really a down-to-earth guy. He really is. And he likes talking to other people, and he likes interactions. And he's a great guy. So that being said, oh, he's still watching. Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And Jack, so what'd you say after dark? Sorry.
Oh, I said he can't hear you say nice things.
Yeah. Yeah, I have this weird tinnitus that blocks out compliments. It's fucked up. No, I was gonna say, actually, Jack, I just looked at your channel. We just started 1 month before you, and you're hot on our heels with we started in January 2014.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm looking at your current channel.
That's the current channel. We've actually been going since
before that.
No. That is about the time we got on Channel Awesome. We used to. I've been doing this since 2011.
Nice.
Actually, I started on Blip TV. I created a YouTube channel. That YouTube channel went absolutely nowhere, and then went down in flames because I got into a fight with a, shall we say, at the time, prominent community member who did not get along. Like this was one of those, how to put it. You ever heard the phrase, never is the fighting so bitter when the stakes are so low?
I have.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that was exactly this. I'm like, dude, there's no money changing hands. Stop fucking with my production. Mm-hmm. Like, because he was, I literally had a guy fucking with my production, you know, trying to find out when I was filming so he could call then. And I'm like, why? We're not in business together. We're in no negotiation. I'm not going to give you fucking anything. Why are you doing this? And it's just because he learned how to be a complete business cunt from his father.
Damn.
And this is what his father does. Like, he would call people up during like family dinners to do business negotiation just to put the guy in a bad spot.
The douchey acorn doesn't fall far from the tree, does it?
No, the douchey acorn does not fall far from the tree. And at one point, there was definitely a point where I had to tell him, look, this is the way it's going to go the fuck down. You're going to stop bothering the crew. You're going to stop trying to fuck up this production because it has nothing to do with you. I don't care if we're using some of the same actors. You know, this has nothing to do with you. But if you continue to have it be about you, then we're going to have a problem. And that problem was going to be, well, all my actors were on set with me already. So all the fucking negotiating power was on my end. And it was basically, I'll tell them to quit your project. I'll tell them to quit your project, that they have to. And why do they have to? Because they're here. Because they're here on my set. You know, luckily I didn't have to pull that. Luckily I did not have to pull that because I didn't want to put the actors in that spot.
No, that's shitty.
But he was deliberately, because one of the actors felt, how to put it, one of the things I most dread is the phrase, but I feel sorry for him. Because that's never a good thing to hear, no matter who you are. It's never a good thing to hear. It's never a good thing to hear if you're the person in question. It's not a good thing to hear if you are a friend of that person. And it is not a good thing to hear when you are trying to get the person to stop interacting with them. You know, so what was basically happening is we had this one actor who was in constant contact with this guy. And because of that, he knew when we were rolling. And so he would call. He would call and ruin takes.
What a douche.
And I'm just like, you got to be fucking kidding me. He knows we're filming today, right? And yeah, that's when it was like, no, you're not allowed to talk to him on the set anymore. You know,
no, he's sabotaging the production.
Yeah, he's sabotaging production. Like, you're not allowed to talk to him anymore. You got to make a choice. You gonna do this? You're gonna go home. You know, but I tried to make it his problem. I tried to make it the douche's problem as much as possible because I didn't want to put the actor in a bad spot. You know, because it's one of those, I get it, but I can't have this. You know, and it's so fucked up. Like, no money is at stake here. There's no money at stake. You know, and he has made a film, and his film is already out. Like, it's shitty. It's, you know, mine is not significantly better, but the competition was so fierce at the bottom of this fucking pool that I'm having to fend off people fucking with production. And I'm like, I don't believe this. You know,
that's because the hardest fight is at the bottom of the ladder. At that
yeah, it really is. It really is. You know, and all sorts of horrible things were happening. Like, there were a lot of rumors being spread. There were a lot of checks not being cashed. You know, it was weird. It was so weird.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's always the promise of money, but no one ever wants to hand it over.
All right, Jack, stop for a minute. Cheers.
Yeah.
All right, cheers. Cheers. Cecil, cheers.
Cheers.
You can't take this shot. See, Jack, you can't take this shot yet until we cheers.
Yeah, Jack.
Oh,
fuck! You always
shots
do that.
better.
All right, I need another shot then.
Yeah,
This is why your production company fell apart, Jack.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go get some more booze to do this right.
Yeah, well, Jack's fucking it up. Jack, you're fucking it up.
Man, I'm gonna have to talk to Jack after this. We could have some fun streams with this guy.
Stop fucking up the drinking.
He's my best friend.
Did you get a straw?
Yeah, but is that not why you do this? To connect?
No,
I'm
making fun. I'm making fun, Cecil. No, but that's why I wanted you to come on, because I want you to meet Jack, because Jack's good people.
No, honestly, I would love to make this the horror hostel for Mad Monster. Like, I think that's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah. Are we going now?
I'm
gonna call my house the horror hostel for Mad Monster.
There we go. Sure, Jack.
Because honestly, if you guys, here's the thing, Jack, I am on board enough to let horror people come. If you bring your wife, we can talk about you taking over the bed, and I could move to the couch. Just, you know, because I'm a good host.
You cannot fit on that couch, Cecil.
I do fit on the couch. I've done it.
That's a small fucking couch, Cecil. I couldn't even fit on it.
Shut the fuck up, Amanda. I've done it plenty of times.
I know what couches I can fit on.
I thought you were making a crack about him being heavy, and I was like, it doesn't look that heavy.
Yeah, bitch. No.
It's a small fucking couch.
Yeah, it's like, you can't do that. Your stomach would be on the floor.
No, and that's Cecil. Okay, fine, Cecil. You'll sleep on the couch, and I will sleep on the.
No, it's okay, Amanda, because both the right and the left side are recliners, so that catches my gut. You can't.
Stop fat shaming him.
No, y'all are laughing.
I'm fucking around.
No. He said that to me when I was at his house. We were drunk, and I was like, Cecil, I was like, we're gonna pass out on the couch. He goes, no, Amanda, and this is my couch because it catches my gut. Because you're stupid. Because you're out in the balcony singing Rocky Horror because you're dumb.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure you're making that entirely up, but sure, let's go with it.
Remember when I was in the backyard singing Rocky Horror to Susie?
Yes, I absolutely remember what you're saying.
Yes, I know what you are saying.
I'm sure these are events that
no bananas.
No, okay, Dave does, because Dave goes, stop singing Rocky Horror, just go sleep.
No, I know you were doing that. That's for sure. Because yeah, that's a thing. But no, anyway, I'm just thinking like the more and more people we've got Sinister Cinema reviews coming out, possibly Cody from Voorhees. It would actually be really awesome if I got Count Dracula and the horror guru out here. So I might have to figure that out. If you're down, dude. And again, here's the thing. I'm not saying that if you came down, you guys would have to like chain yourselves behind the table. I'm just saying you'd have to take a little bit of a shift behind the table in order for me to excuse getting you guys into the con for free. Not just free board. I'm talking about free entrance into the con. Yes. If you're willing to help behind the table, I can get you into the con for the whole weekend.
But what I told you is when I came down there, I'd be working for the horror show.
Right. No, yeah, that would count for you too.
No, but I'm saying if I come down there, it's not Channel Sundown. It's working for the horror show.
Yeah, that's why I'd be able to get you in.
Well, that's what I was going to do anyway, so that works.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're agreeing. Why are you arguing?
Yeah, Amanda, what the fuck?
No, because that
We're
was
saying the same things, and you're so hostile sounding. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not. Shut up, Cecil.
I want to help you. Well, I want you to come help me. Well, I want to help you.
No, but seriously, I would love to make this the horror hostel for Mad Monster. I'll work some shit out. I'm looking at my house thinking, okay, how can I arrange some shit? Can I get like a couple of blow up mattresses if I need to?
Hold up. I have to say something.
We'd be able to make a magical live stream that night.
All right. No. I gotta say something to Jack. Jack, if we do this, if we do, dude, if you come down, we have to have.
Oh, we have to put the hats on. Got to put the hats on.
Get it.
I require no hats.
This is our thing right here. Come on.
I require no babushkas.
This is me and Jack's thing. Hold on. Get it, Jack.
Must be really good because you called him Jake.
No, I'm drunk. No.
Jack,
you're taking too long.
Jack, Jimmy, Gregory.
Jack, you're taking
He's
too
no
long.
longer a YouTuber and now works for State Farm.
Rosie, whatever your name is, get over here and put your hat on.
Jack.
Put on your hat.
Do you put your hat on, Jack? Okay,
There we
good.
go.
That's what we're doing. We're going to be working behind the table with our mamushkas.
Well, at least Jack's like got a fez. You've got like a full Russian babushka.
That's none of your business.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Jack!
I come down there and put on a big fucked up sombrero just to fit in.
Hang on, guys. I will be right back. I gotta go deal with something. Hang on. I'll be right back.
All right.
You got to smoke
I'm gonna piggyback on that, and I'm gonna be right back as well.
Oh, everybody's leaving me. Oh,
I'm not actually leaving. I'm just gonna mute myself.
Still here.
I've got to do laundry. After Dark is here, and she's been quiet as a mouse. So you need to talk to After Dark for a few minutes.
I've been trying to say it.
I have no
Sorry,
life,
After
so
Dark.
I'm always going to be here.
It's like Chop's here. I think Ray's still here.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, now I feel like I've been monopolizing. I'm just gonna shut the hell up.
We're still here. We're still here, Amanda.
Oh, God. Don't do that shit.
We're still here, Amanda.
Well, I have no life, so I'm always going to be here.
What the fuck?
Same.
We've been sitting silently.
Dude,
Amanda.
I can't walk more than 25 yards outside of my house. Like, nah, I'm always here.
Okay, yeah, guys, I love y'all to death, but I want to smoke a cigarette now.
Okay.
So okay, I'm giving this to Chop Block and everybody that just came back. Guys, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. Take the floor.
Nicotine.
Time to shine, Chop.
Nicotine.
Because I have not smoked a cigarette and I need a cigarette.
And there's Chop with his leather face mask.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Look what you did to this door. I only sell sausages made out of people once every 3 years. How am I going to get a new door, damn it?
You're mixing up Motel Hell and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Totally different types of
I
cannibalism.
know, but on the internet, it's called a remix.
Or
a mashup.
A reimagining?
No, that's when you completely change it and fuck it up.
Well played.
I still would like somebody to explain the 2011 thing to me and how that is a sequel and not a prequel, or how it was a prequel and not just a remake.
It's got the same fucking title too. It's The Thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, but there was one in 82 called The Thing.
Uh-huh.
So why don't you give this a subtitle or something? It's like,
And there was the one all before that.
and then there was the
one's a remake.
Thing from Another World that,
Yeah.
you know, that they actually adapted the short story Who Goes There from.
Yeah, because Carpenter actually knows how to do a remake.
Yeah, and he's only done it like once. Well, I would say twice, because really, what is Escape from LA but a remake of Escape from New York?
I don't know.
I love Kurt Russell. I love Snake Plissken. I love those movies, but it's basically, let's just switch out the New York shit for LA shit. That's all he did.
Dude, frightfully forgotten. Just they share beer recipes from time to time, and his newest one was Snake Plissken. Kind of, yeah.
What goes into a Snake Plissken?
I have no idea. I didn't look at the recipe yet. I was just watching the newest video.
Okay.
I'm like so far behind on every channel I follow.
Yeah, it gets that way. But, you know, I do my best to try to keep up with everybody.
Exactly. I try and do that. I try and comment. It's just like, okay, I love you guys and I want to support you. But dear God, it's a lot.
And there's like 500 channels I follow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to give everybody a view. Did you see my video? No, I didn't see your video. I'm currently at 345. Your video is like 406.
Yeah.
When I get there, I'll comment. Like 3 years from now, when I get there, I'll comment. And then you'll be like, thanks. I forgot I made that video.
Hi, Steven.
Yeah, and that.
Hello, Chop. How are you?
Hello, Ray.
Hi.
Hello, After Dark.
Hi.
There, I did my part.
Hey, good job,
Shout out
buddy.
to Dice Rollin'. Dice Rollin' is in the chat.
Oh,
What up,
yay,
Dice?
Dice
Hi
Rollin'.
again,
I love her.
Dice.
Good
Dice is such a
Dice.
sweetheart.
I'm making sense. The end is nigh. No. Although it is a harbinger. Or a harbinger. Or maybe a harbinger is a drink. I don't remember.
No, I think
you're thinking of Harvey Wallbanger.
Probably.
close.
Probably.
Close.
Would you like
No.
a harbinger of doom?
Yes.
You want to know what I'm thinking about doing someday during the stream?
What's that?
Just dress up in a suit and just join in one.
This is wear formal wear
Yeah.
with a teacup. Hold your pinky out. Proper. Be proper.
No, I'd still use this. Why would I use a teacup? Screw that.
See, now
Okay,
you just
Chop.
the whole delusion.
You now
There's a
have an open
delusion?
invitation to any stream I do, but you have to wear a tuxedo with a top hat.
Well, see?
I don't have a top hat, but I and the tux, but I do have a bow tie.
Okay, that's acceptable.
I have bow tie. I got it from this really oily, muscly man.
No, I got it from my girlfriend.
Girlfriend's a really oily, muscly man.
Yes, Steven.
Okay.
That's why there's a what?
Yes, that's exact. Wait, what? See, I'm proud of Chop because Chop ran through the fire for his first live stream experience.
Yeah, this is your first live stream?
No. His first live stream was on my channel, but he live streamed like all day and night that day.
Aw.
Because he came on here and then Jack took over and then it went from there until the dawn.
So it was just like an endurance test.
It was a trial by fire, and I'm happy for him because now he just pops in the stream and doesn't care.
Yeah.
Job,
see?
bud.
He
You got
just
this,
sits there
Chop.
while he just sits there while idiots like me run my mouth, and he's just like, "Hi,
Hi,
I'm still here."
I'm still here, by the way.
So, Jack left and Cecil left. All
Well,
right.
Cecil has muted to do stuff. He's still here. He's still in the stream. He's
Yeah,
just-
Jack
And
left.
Jack said the same thing, I thought.
No,
Jack-
Jack left.
Jack
was
went
just-
to Jack went to like eat or take a shit or something. I don't know what.
I said
Both?
for
If
whatever.
he's eating a chocolate bar while taking a shit because he likes the weird stuff in life.
Like gummo.
But that's okay.
Yeah, I 100% blame Jack for why we have a Shudder account now, because we really wanted to see Kuzo, and we tried to watch it today, and our friend that was over is like, I can't handle this, so we had to turn it off. Like, we got to the making out in the bed after the strangulation, which it's not a spoiler for anybody, because it was like not even 5 minutes in.
Doc the Metal Freak says the end is going to happen when we hear the Best Actor Academy Award goes to Steven Seagal. He overdubs his own voice with his own voice, and he mumbles in both takes. That's what
even better than Steven Seagal, Stephen Baldwin.
No.
But
there's no.
You have
The
that
high-
tone in your voice like you should be spraying a water bottle. Like, no.
Ironically, I have 3 cats asleep right next to me, so.
Oh. Tell me more about your cats.
Tell me about
Well, we
your
have
kids.
5
Tell me about your
currently.
cats. Tell me about your cats. Just
Well,
tell
the
me
one
about your
closest
cats.
to me is the black one named Jasper, which is weird because she's a girl kitty. And then we have the brother and sister combo that like to use each other's butts as pillows.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's disgustingly cute.
I'm a cat connoisseur, so I'm very much enjoying this.
Yeah, we're waiting to after we move to try and get a puppy into the mix.
Oh, good
It's
luck.
also when the cat that we're fostering should be going to her forever home by then. So
Aw.
That's so sweet.
I see a bass behind you, Ray. Are you a bass player?
I am.
Do you play in a band right now, or do you just do your own thing online?
I do my own thing. I work 2 jobs and take care of a house and everything, so it doesn't really give me a lot of time.
Who's your biggest influence on bass?
That's hard.
That's
I think
hard.
the reason why I wanted to pick up the bass is because I'm a huge Misfits fan and Jerry Only, and like I was in love with him when I was 11. I was like, I want to be like him, and then I found there were a lot more intricately talented bass players.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's 16 people watching.
So I definitely like as a female, I was very much influenced by the bass players in Kitty. That was cool to see.
Kitty! That was my shit.
Yeah, and like Sean from White Zombie and Darcy from the Smashing Pumpkins. I was just like, yes, because you don't unfortunately see that a lot, and it's very encouraging for a young female musician.
That's cool. I love the bass line in Bullet with Butterfly Wings, I think is the name of the song.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
My cat
I love
lives
that song.
and is not doing great. Gonna show him on, Amanda. Okay.
Oh
The world is a vampire.
no, poor Lewis.
So I don't know what Cecil meant by that, but yeah, bring him on camera. That's fine.
Let's see, Joseph Hall says Kim Deal, Getty Lee, Lemmy Kilmister.
Definitely Lemmy. I love Lemmy.
Everybody loves
Lemmy!
Lemmy's the reason why I want
Yes.
that really hella expensive Rickenbacker, and it's beautiful and it sounds amazing, and I
Was it
can
that 5,000 points?
Lemmy and Trauma is like my shit.
Hi, everybody.
Spades.
Hello,
Hey.
everybody.
Every time I sing Ace of Spades, I sound like fucking Pee Wee Herman. Like, Ace of Spades!
Ace of Spades.
Did you ever make it out to Trauma Dance?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we used to do that in Horror Find every year, but then they moved it to New York. It's like we can get a cheap hotel in Jersey. We cannot get a cheap hotel in New York. Not in a place we would trust, at least.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Chop.
Hi, everybody.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
Dr.
Welcome
Nick.
to the show. That reminds me, you can't really be evil and laugh like Barney Rubble from the Flintstones. It just kills it. It just kills it. I will destroy you and your entire family.
Oh,
Yeah.
please do.
If you're going to be a maniacal supervillain, your evil laugh really needs to be on point.
That's true.
Yes,
That's
Stephen.
true.
That's
Working
very
on it.
true.
I got to work on my evil laugh.
Show us what you got, Steven.
Go for
Why?
it.
I don't feel like being evil right now.
Do it.
Why do you force me to be evil, Chop Block?
I can just start shouting things that could make you feel like you should be evil towards them.
Yeah.
Let's talk about YouTube. That should
Yeah,
should
there you
tap
go.
into the deep
Talk about
realms.
YouTube.
Oh my God,
They
yeah.
can hear you. They can hear you.
Yeah, you're right.
Of course,
The
they
I know.
can hear
I
me.
The walls
keep my
are
rant to
listening.
myself.
The walls are listening.
You just wander around the house.
Fucking YouTube!
Not far from it.
Just fuck. They just fuck me every fucking time. I flush my fucking toilet and I got a content match. What the fuck? Tell me what part of your fucking song goes whoosh. 2,000 flushes. 5,000 half pennies are out of my fucking pocket. By the way, fuck you too, AdSense.
No, seriously, I got my first copyright claim, and they're like, it was done on a manual review for this video clip. I'm like, I don't use fucking video clips unless I shoot them myself because I'm not retarded.
Well, tell a manual
sorry.
I said to kiss my ass.
It's like, I
It's a
use still
manual's
images
claim
for
measure.
commentative purposes. Fair use.
Okay. Yeah, fair use. This sounds about right.
It's like, I
Nick,
can
I'm
also
trying
argue
to
my
do a
shit's
hangout.
educational.
Trying to do a hangout because I can't fucking live stream without a hangout, right? And I'm using Chrome, which is Google. Put me on YouTube, which is Google. Using Google Hangouts, which is fucking Google.
All of
It's
it's
in the
Google.
name. And it doesn't work.
And it doesn't do what you want it to do.
It discontinued all the shit. It's like you have Google Hangouts, but you can't show YouTube videos. You own both fucking things.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't this work?
And then all the other creators sniping at each other. It's just like, this is stupid. Why are we fighting each other when we should be paying attention to this thing over here?
Beef because I haven't done anything this week.
Steven, my new favorite voice is enraged fucking viewer, dude. It's so much better than all your voices.
See, you know, I do that shit for shits and giggles over on Queenie Todd's channel.
That is so
we go
funny.
for like 7 hours.
Yeah, I
And-
see that shit.
And I've done that shit, you know, and everybody seems to crack up at it.
Oh, it's so funny, dude.
Fucking just Google just fucks me, just fucking prison rapes me every fucking time I upload something. And if anybody gets to fucking see what I uploaded, fucking algorithm just buries this shit.
Did
You
you
can
say
find
prison
Jimmy
rape?
Hoffa before you'll find my
Yes,
fucking
he did.
video.
Okay, making sure. Cool.
What? Are you correcting me? What?
I was asking if you said prison rape.
I did.
And I confirmed that you did.
Prison rape, or how I like to think of Michael Bay treating my childhood.
And it wasn't gentle either. It was like straight out of a Serbian film with, you know, the barbed wire and the bat.
We're not talking about that film.
Yes,
film
let's
is-
talk. Look,
that film
you
is not allowed
talked
on my
about
channel.
the fucking Purge for 4 hours. We're gonna talk about a Serbian film now because I
Fuck
want
you. No, fuck you. We'll not talk about that film. 'cause that film-
What film are we talking about now?
We're talking about the Purge, Amanda.
No, if you start talking about this film, then I'm cutting it off. You know, I fucking hate that.
Hey,
I know.
OCD.
I see you jumping on because he's about to tell you about me and my story. He's about to jump on because he's like, no, we're not talking about this film.
What?
Well,
No, Chase.
What?
Chase, tell them.
What? What?
After,
OCD.
no,
Yeah.
Chase, after
Going
dark.
to-
Whatever.
Stop.
I'm here to
After
end
dark, just
this
brought
conversation.
the Serbian film.
Hello,
What's up?
friend.
What did I do?
He's like, I'm here to end this conversation.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of irate yelling. I don't know what happened.
After dark, just brought the
don't-
Serbian
we don't
film.
do this. It turns into a much longer conversation than the Purge, and I never want to hear the Purge again.
Mhm.
Purge.
Are you saying you don't want me to discuss The Purge?
No, we're not talking about the fucking Purge film.
I hate that Morgan Freeman voice.
Are you ready to purge under the new founding fathers?
Guys,
Yeah,
I
sure.
was talking about the Purge for like 30 minutes. No, fuck this shit. I only talked about it for 30 minutes. I asked y'all's opinion on the series that USA and Sci-Fi was taking out for it, starring William Baldwin. I was asking y'all's opinion on it.
William Baldwin.
God forbid.
Stephen Baldwin.
William Baldwin.
It's not Adam Baldwin
I
situation.
know it's one of the lesser Baldwins, but which one is it?
Oh, he is the least of the lesser Baldwins.
The lesser Baldwin.
The one that got cursed by Pauly Shore's presence in Biodome? Is that the one? The one whose latest career highlight was getting kicked in the balls by Tom Selleck a few years back in one of the Jesse Stone TV movies?
Isn't everybody's career cursed with Pauly Shore, though?
Isn't everybody's career getting kicked in the balls?
Yes.
Well, if you're on YouTube, it is.
William Baldwin, who drove Sharon Stone to obscurity.
Which is super impressive considering I don't have balls.
The Baldwin brothers are impressive in so much as the depth of variance between successful and non-successful brothers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, that's true.
Alex had the most out of all the successes.
But Stephen Baldwin comes to Texarkana every other year because his church is actually,
It's
if y'all don't know,
not doing anything else. That's why.
but his church is here in Texarkana. So Stephen Baldwin comes to my church every year. And I took my usual suspects.
Every year? He sounds dedicated.
Yeah, he is dedicated. And I took my usual suspects DVD and I was like, I'm going to go be like, I love Jesus, but can you sign this?
I love Jesus, but I love movies more.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Jesus because it got me movies.
I love Jesus, but I
But I
really
drink
liked
a
you in
little.
Usual Suspects. Can you sign this for me?
I love Jesus, but I drink a little.
I wanted you to be Kaiser Soze.
I wanted you to be Kaiser Soze instead of the guy that got fired from House of Cards.
Instead of the child molester. Wait, what?
No, fuck! I was so fucking upright for that. Like, fucking Kevin Spacey is my favorite fucking actor. It's one of my stars.
Why? What is wrong with you?
Kevin Spacey was amazing. Fuck you. Fuck you very much.
He was amazing. He ran on Leaders of Teenage Boy Come for years.
That's so inappropriate.
Well, this
but it's so
escalated
true,
quickly.
so I'm gonna allow it.
Thank you, Chase. I was worried you were gonna cut me off, but then you.
That is so inappropriate, but
that
so
crap.
true.
Like Bryan Singer needs to be called out for his crap. I don't
Agreed.
know why he got brushed under the rug. He's been
Mhm.
raped
For a Rush Hour
since
She made a couple
1997.
mediocre
Yeah,
X-Men
I wanna
movies,
fuck it.
duh.
Yeah.
God, I want
Keep
to
going.
hot pocket so bad.
I'm sorry, Kevin Spacey was terrible before his scandal.
I liked Kevin
Dice!
Spacey in Swimming with
Hey,
Sharks.
Dice.
That's what I
Oh my
liked.
gosh,
Shut
the
up.
entire chat is gonna be in here.
Dice is rolling.
Yes. I figured, fuck it, I don't need to sleep. Hi. Hello.
Hey, I never sleep.
Fuck, I need a hot
American
pocket now.
Dice?
Same.
I'm getting a hot pocket.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dice.
I like Amanda fucking's like, hey, welcome to Saturdays, where none of you horror tubers will ever sleep.
Sleep.
Uh,
What on earth is that?
Did you dye your hair
I've
again,
been here
Dice?
since so long.
No, it just faded.
Just faded.
So-
It's like it looks silver on the camera. Silver.
Kind
gray.
of. It kind of. I mean, people say, "Hey, gray hair, nice." I didn't do it on purpose. It's just here.
No, I have gray hair.
It looks good either
Thank
way.
Anyone.
Accidental or whatever. It looks good.
I'm pleased with it. It works so far for me anyway.
That's cool.
Stimulating. Fucking stimulating.
So who's next?
We gonna talk about hair now, because we run we can't talk about the purge anymore. It's not
Why keep bringing it
possible.
up?
Well,
I keep trying to
Do you
bring
want to
things
talk
up,
about the purge, Steven?
and then I get in trouble.
After dark, go ahead. She's away. The cat's away. The mice shall play. What is your topic?
Stop playing with your
Okay,
vibrator.
after dark. Let's try this again. After dark. The cat is away. The mic shall play. After dark. What is your topic?
After Dark is going through all of her sex toys and testing.
Every single last one of them just to prove what's going on.
Oh, I'm so glad I joined. What?
Not little low. Got to change the batteries now.
I had to switch to my phone because my computer hates me.
They're just lined up on the bed like in a
All right, here we
fucking
go.
action movie when they do the fucking weapon
Chop
run.
block. You're up.
Look, I'm trying to do like the plaster caster thing
what's
and
going
just
on?
every horror icon in dildo form.
What's
Whoa.
going on? Who's throwing me under a bus? I heard
I was about to say chop block, take the take the wheel, and then I heard someone say dildos regarding horror icons. Horror iconic dildos. I feel like Freddy's dildo would be uncomfortable.
Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, that obviously, but there is that one person on Reddit who does replicas of.
Yeah, and there's that like monster alien penis.
I remember
burned, in other words.
When Shape of Water came out, they did a replica of what the fish guys
Fish
thing
dicks?
would.
Hey, the
They
fish
made
sticks. Chat.
It's sold out. So
sold out.
I did a video on Shape of Water, and I
We did
introed it
too.
everywhere I posted it, but YouTube, saying it's about more than fish fucking.
It's strange, man. It's like fish fucking became. It just eclipsed the whole shade of 50 Shades of Grey.
Why must you bring that up? Why? It was almost dead.
It was almost dead, but not quite like Dracula.
Okay, so fun story about 50 Shades of Grey. I helped out with a book on feminism in the porn industry.
Ooh.
And the guy who was writing it ended up getting credited in something as a 50 Shades of Grey expert because he was talking about it. He never read it. Movie wasn't even like a concept yet.
On page 242, he smacks that ass. On page 200, and then she says, it's like them romance novels that my mama liked to read.
Oh,
with
Eric's
all them
in
pictures
chat.
of Fabio.
Hello, Eric.
You know, when that happened, he
yeah,
didn't
my
correct them. He's just like, I guess I should read this now. Oh, this is bad.
Let me see. He thrust his manhood upon her, and she said, "Ooh."
Look, I saw an excerpt that said "Love Cave."
What, Mom? What is a mound of Venus, and why does he want to kiss it so bad?
Death Twitch is here on the chat. What's up, Eric?
Yeah, don't liken anything about my personhood as cavernous or cave-like. Super not cool.
The
Hallway
cavernous
life.
cave-like.
I've
The
heard many
abyss.
people liken it to hallways. Not yours specifically, but
Wait, what?
But what about the love tunnel?
Tunnels can be narrow.
I'm so glad
Caves tend to have very wide open.
Hallways are pretty uniformly large.
Yes, but that just brings up that moment from The Shining for me. So I don't know about that.
Paddle a tricycle down that path. And if it
Some
has that
days,
great carpet
that
design-
elevator seems about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That elevator scene is very representative of certain times of certain months.
No, Eric. No,
Come
I'm
play
in,
with us,
no,
Danny.
Eric. We're not talking about sex. I went
we
and got a
were.
hot pocket. Eric, I went and got a hot
about
pocket.
it. You joined
They were
in
talking
on
about sex.
our call about sex.
We're talking about it. Welcome to sex
and
on
came
YouTube.
back.
No, Eric wrote, "Hi everyone, not surprised the topic is sex." No, I went and bought a hot pocket. What they were talking about is none of my business.
Is that what you call it? A
Is
hot
that,
pocket?
yeah, like a hot pocket? That sounds pretty simple.
You went to buy a hot pocket, like you left your
stuffed in
home.
your back pocket?
Yeah, I mean, you didn't need to. All you needed was a little bit of heating up at home.
Got
You
some
know?
asshole that lives next to her fridge that charges her money.
That's a vending machine.
What would you like today, madam?
I mean,
Your own
I'm
refrigerator.
pretty good with just some alcohol and the painkillers, you know, make
I've
that
got wine
way
and
more effective now.
A hot pocket, please.
Yeah, no, I had nothing to do with the topic that they were just talking about. I just
Yes, he does. Yeah,
comes
you
back
were
up 50
totally
minutes, right?
irresponsible. Like you sat down and you said, "Okay, guys, question. What is
No.
your favorite fish sex movie?"
What's your favorite?
I
Wait,
never
wait,
asked that.
wait,
Why
wait,
did you
wait.
tell him?
Tell me for the 5,000th time. What's your favorite titties?
Billy, goddamn, leave me alone.
Return of the Living Dead 3. I keep telling you this.
Okay.
Fucking Jack isn't here on the stream, so no, we're not talking about titties.
Shh, you might summon him.
I've only said his name twice.
No.
Oh god, but he's like Beetlejuice or so.
Jackula.
So you say you can't say Count Dracula more than 3 times, because if you end up saying Count Dracula more than 3 times, then count. Ooh.
You fucked up.
Count who?
You sir fucked up.
I don't know what count we're talking about.
What count are we talking?
Please tell me which
Warlock,
count.
Dracula.
Dracula. Oh, crap.
I blame it on you, Chop.
Blame it
Oh,
on
wow.
It's my fault. All right, I got a question for everybody.
Of course you do.
Is it a good question?
All right, I
Purge.
got a good question.
Is it something people will be interested in?
Chase, you didn't even have to be part of this chat. You jumped on this. We were talking about useless shit before you jumped on. Now you jumped on. Don't try
Now
to
we're
start
talking
my
about
stream.
sex. We're
No,
having
no,
a
no,
useful
no.
educational conversation.
Chase,
Teaching
no,
us, children.
no. Don't not be on my stream, then jump on my stream trying to question my questions. 'Cause my
Yeah,
questions
Chase.
are awesome.
Don't question my question.
Don't question her questions. You'll
I'm saying.
divide by 0 and we're all going to die. I mean it. We're fucking around in some weird metaphysical territory here. You need to calm down.
I'm questioning everything now.
Mm-hmm.
Am I real?
She's got a fork. She's got a fork.
She's got a fork. Put the fork
I
down.
gotta go over
Yeah,
time.
I'm
I'm
fucking
sick.
with a
You guys are
fork.
screwed.
It's a hot pot with a fork.
I
So,
don't know. Like you can just pick them up. It's weird.
It's a
She's one of
pocket.
those people who cuts up pizza.
it's a hot pocket.
One
Chase,
of
shut
those
the fuck
people.
up.
One of those odd people that cuts their pizza. What?
Yeah,
My
eat them with a
dog
bit of
boy.
slice.
Hey, Dog
Oh,
said
no.
if you say
Pick
chop
them up.
block 5 times, something in his horror collection will pop up in what? Your room. Okay.
No, if you say chop block 5 times, you're wearing a different flannel shirt.
God dang it.
Chop block, chop block, chop block, chop block, chop block. Change your
All
fucking
right.
shirt, son.
I
Here
use
it
that all the
goes.
time on my on all of my tree chopping down missions. As
Chop the block. Chop the
definitely use that.
Uh,
Fucking weirdest goddamn
that's very
red beard and brown hair, which is apparently what lumberjacks have. So
block. I
So-
am a lumberjack and I'm okay.
All right, so this is my conversation piece.
Mhm.
so far so good.
No, I don't change flannel shirts. I just change shirts.
He goes through his, I'm going to keep repeating your name till you go through your whole wardrobe, and your family's going to wonder why there's so much laundry that has to be done.
Actually, I do my own laundry.
Oh,
Oh, you do? Oh, bless your heart.
hey, hey.
I
You
do
don't
my
say
laundry
that
too.
in the South. That's an insult.
I did it today, as a matter of fact. No.
You didn't have
Actually,
the
I
gizzard
did.
at the end.
All
That's the problem.
right, so
She says as she takes a bite. All right, so
Nom, nom, nom. Welcome to Channel Sundown's mukbang moment.
I don't know.
Actually, I might stick to this. This is kind of comfortable.
So when you guys talk about fun, no.
What's your favorite kitties in the horror movie?
Mickey Mouse.
The fuck?
I just went off with a random
I
thing.
have so little left from my childhood. Please give me something.
Oh no, everything.
No, introvert. No, why is
everything?
why do you keep cutting to me when I have food in my face?
Because you keep making growling noises.
because you
like-
eat so loud.
It's food activated.
I mean, I'd cut to you too if you kept going.
How
It's
help you out?
automatically default to the Homer Simpson of the group.
I'll help you out.
Shut! I'm asking you a question.
And this is the kind of intellectual stimulation I've come to expect from YouTube.
This is why we have 17 viewers.
Hey, what up, boy?
Hey, mukbang seems to be very popular.
I'm just imagining somebody coming into the stream where I'll go, mom.
It's realistically just there's like 7 people purposely watching and 10 people that are too drunk to remember they were watching it.
What the fuck? Change the channel.
Yeah, it's YouTube.
I can't change the channel.
No, it's YouTube. Go to another video.
No!
Oh god.
Wow.
All right, this is all right. People
Wow.
are saying
It's gonna end poorly.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump off so y'all cannot have my crazy voice jumping in all the time.
Yeah, well, I think it's about time for us to cut off, guys. We've had a good time. We haven't gone through all the points. I'll just save the points for next time, but I'm going to take this back real quick.
Eating.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick.
Just like, a mouthful of shit. All right, guys. Bye. Love you all. Bye.
Oh, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you very much for watching.
Let me do my closure. Thank you guys for watching.
Amanda would like to thank you all for coming to her live stream and for making it an entertaining
Thank you for watching.
experience.
Guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's late now, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. And I'm gonna shut this down. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to get on a stream, freaking Chop Black or OCD, I'm sure the people where are we taking the live stream? I'm cutting interesting now.
I don't even know if you're
cutting this
English.
He's gonna cut some cheese for you now.
What
kind of cheese are you cutting?
Cheese.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching ChannelSundown. Thank you for watching our stream. I appreciate y'all. And y'all, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow night we're doing a Let's Watch version of ChannelSundown. We're gonna watch Mother's Day from Trauma with Jerks Productions. So y'all stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm gonna post some of it tomorrow. I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.